Yo, what's good, Stab? How you living, man? Yo, Sai. I see you. What's going on, man? My guy, Isaac. We finna get started in just a second. I'm just letting some people get in here first, man. Let's see what y'all talking about. Do a podcast with Schizo. Yeah, that would be ideal. I would love to have Schizo on here. I don't know what the fuck Schizo be on though. I don't know Schizo personally, so I would have to see if I can get in connect with some people from Vegas, cause I don't even know where he stay at anymore. So that would be like me needing to get in contact with somebody that can get in contact with him. I already reached out to Paradox and I reached out to Batala. I'm finna hit up Miho and Tight Eyes today, so we'll see who responds and how much work I gotta put in. But I'll let you guys know who I get next. Chilling, bro. About to listen to this at work. Yo. Yeah, man. I'm gonna chill with you guys for a couple hours, so hopefully everything goes smooth for you at the job. How have I been? I've been cool, man. Life shit, but you know what I mean. I can't complain really. Hope you guys been good though. You ever gonna drop a playlist of music you be lapping to? I'll spin, or like maybe I'll make a compilation and like throw it up, but I wouldn't. It's tough for me to give tracks. Like I don't know, something about it is just it's tough because of the amount of time that goes into finding some of these tracks. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of digging involved. Let me see though. But King, yeah, I'm doing pretty good, man. Just hopefully you guys saw the podcast, but you know what I mean. Just working on different content for the channel and trying to think of different things to do. Like I'm gonna be doing some tutorials this week. I want to try to find different ways that I can continue to help people with their dance and like techniques and shit. So you guys might already be familiar, but I have an intensive program that I still have up right now. I just started doing it again. So there's that if you want like something like a private. But in terms of like me wanting to do more for the channel, I'm trying to think of different like little trailers I can put together, or not trailers. I'm tripping. Tutorials to put together, so that way I can still drop some knowledge for y'all. Let me see. Schizo been making music as of recently. Yeah, I'm not really tuned in to nothing Schizo do. I'm not hip. to one thing Schizo does, really. So y'all would have to be the one to let me know. And people really love to see some French dancers like Rubik's. Nah, I mean, I'm pretty sure eventually I can connect with some of them. Like I talk to Spider on the daily, so I can always reach out to Spider and see if he wants to do something like that. But the only problem with some of them is just the English. So like, you know, I would have to find different ways to be able to either get translation, so that way everything is just clear as far as the language barriers and shit. Sitting and greeting from CT. Where's CT at, bro? But much love to you, man. Don't worry about it. Where's CT at? Xavier, go out. Huh? Yeah, Schizo is making music. Want to see him in battles again. I highly doubt he's coming back to do battles. He might maybe do like one or something, but I highly doubt he's coming back. I know he was just at the Atlanta joint. I know he was just there for that, but I know he didn't throw down. I don't think. He might have maybe gotten down in like a cypher or something, but I know he didn't throw down in the battle. Oh, people is connecting out here. Don't worry about it. And Fernando, look, man, y'all can get together and start labbing now. Stab, yeah, that program is definitely for beginners. Typically, there's different ways that I go about it where I talk to the person first. I have to really make it more personable to the person, because I don't like teaching in a general term, like where everything is just kind of like generalized and it's not specific to the individual. So I typically like to make my sessions more one-on-one, but yeah, definitely for beginners, because I feel like there's just a lot of gaps in people's dance. It was the same for me. Like when I was coming up in the scene and Tabo was able to start working with me, there was just so many gaps in my dance, to where he was able to correct a lot of the things that I was doing. So that's ultimately like what I would want to do, or what I'm doing with people as of right now. Do you know anyone with anxiety? Hell yeah. I think everybody deals with anxiety, whether they know it or not. Hopefully you and your family is still doing good though. We don't really gotta even talk about it on stream, but definitely, like, anxiety is crazy because it's just life. That's what I was saying earlier. Somebody asked me how I was doing. I was just like, life. You know what I mean? Because it'll definitely fuck you up. You know what I mean? Popper here, injured my arm last year playing ball. All good though. Somebody crossed you up, man. Somebody blocked your shot and dislocated your shoulder. But I'm not as mobile on one arm now. Having tips for ways to work around it. Usually with injuries though, bro, like I would usually tell people that's almost like a blessing, high key. You need to use your injury to allow you to refocus some of your training to other parts of your body. Tabo would always have me practice in ways where I would like stay away from using my left leg, or I have to put my hands in my pockets type of vibe. So if you wanted to practice more and you're still injured, just go ahead and try to like work on the other parts of your body, you know what I mean? Or try to find different ways to incorporate movement. And of course your arm is isolated so you're not using it, but that would be like a key focus. It would actually allow you to maybe focus on other things that you probably wouldn't focus on, because you would probably be using your arm or whatever arm is messed up for you. Yeah, Fernando, y'all should link, man. Y'all from Connecticut, you know what I mean? And then we got shit rocking in the Discord where we got ciphers going every Sunday as of right now. But definitely, I want people to build, man. As soon as I get off of here, I'm finna train and shit. So Flash Drive and C4 are some of the bros from CT. Oh, word, okay. I never met Flash Drive. I don't know who C4 is, but I'm familiar with Flash. I gotta head out. Stay safe out there. Yeah, no. Much love for you for even tapping in, Isaac. I appreciate you, man. So how do I train? Like, for example, do you practice on one thing? Well, the way it works for me as of right now, because basically I try to push understanding of what you're doing. So as long as you have understanding, you can build upon that. So if I want to practice footwork and I want to practice tutting, but my footwork isn't up to par, then I got to make sure I have better understanding with my footwork. And then I always practice simplicity. So I just maybe have like a basic approach with my foot patterns, and then I'll try to use tutting to go along with it, and I'll see what like angles I can incorporate within these patterns for my footwork, and then just try to work on body manipulation and like different pockets I can sit in. But in terms of like how I start training as of now, I really took a step back, and I'm going back to like my foundations right now. I hate the feeling when you feel like you already are too familiar with what you can do, because to me I feel like I'm cheating. Like I already know I got good technique or this, that, and the third. My technique can be better, but there's different ways that when I say better, maybe because like with technique, there's certain parts of your body when you're contracting your muscles, you can contract different muscles simultaneously that can give off a stronger effect or a stronger look. However, I want to make the individual muscle stronger. So if I just want to work on my arm instead of my arm and my core or my arm and my leg, I want to individually get my different parts of my body like stronger, more refined. But then I also want to work on just better grooves, like just being able to groove like the whole track, like nothing extra. You know what I mean? Like there's just different dimensions to my dance that I want to refine, and I'm just going back to the basics. Please make reaction videos on Indian dancing too. Love from India. Who I don't know who's throwing down in India. I don't got no problem watching people. Now, different like videos though, that's a different topic though. Cause I can't just react to like a bunch of people that nobody knows and nobody's gonna like watch, in a sense. But you know what I mean. I don't mind reacting to anybody. Thank you so much, Meta. You keep me in good spirits even. Yeah, no. It's all love. You know what I mean? Like outside of the dance shit and anything else I do on here, like we peoples. You know what I mean? And we all go through shit. So dance is everything to me because of how it allows me to release and you know what I mean, just basically express myself in so many different ways, but also through all the bullshit we go through in life. So you know, I gotta at least just show love to you for telling me what was going on with the family. Kareem, you didn't even have to hit me like that, but your boy appreciate that one. Deuce, I know that's not my cousin. There's a Nick. Hold on, Deuce. Speak, brother. Who is you? Who is you? I need to know. I think I might have seen you on the channel, but I got a cousin that he got like either a similar name or is you. I need to know who you is immediately, please. Nah, but Kareem, no, much love though. I really appreciate the donation for helping me be able to do what I do on the channel to help you guys more with the dance shit. You know what I mean? Hopefully y'all checked out the podcast. I was gonna ask for those that did watch it, you know what I mean, what was your thoughts on it? How was you feeling about it? Because definitely I'm gonna try to get episode 2. Hopefully, I mean, I just gotta keep reaching out to people and see who I get to respond. Like I said, I already hit up Batala and Paradox. I'll keep spamming them if I got to until they at least see the message. And then no, I'm not your cousin. I remember we talked about this. Okay, I got a cousin though that got like a similar name, so I just I had to make sure. I was like, who the fuck is this? But I remember your name. Are you showing up to the Sunday Cypher on a regular basis now? What do you mean, am I showing? It's my shit. I don't know. Like, I don't think it's being forgotten. That is my shit. But hell yeah, it's in my space. Hell yeah, I'm gonna be there. I might, if I don't show up, it's because I got some obligation I gotta be at or something I gotta do. But everything up in that Discord, that's your boy. And then I work with like I got a mod now, but But yeah, that's me. Yo, Breeze, what's going on, man? I feel you. Thank you, homie. No, it's no problem. See, how many hours a day do you? Fernando Lopez. Y'all making a motherfucker pumped right now, cause I'm still kind of tired. But Fernando Lopez with the $5 bomb. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Again, all these donations, if any, is really just helping your boy continue to do what I do on the channel. Like I said, this week I'm gonna have at least one tutorial is gonna be up. So y'all stay tuned for that. I do got some links for y'all though. Do y'all see the links? I don't think y'all seen the links. That's the problem. Let me get these links for you. And I just want to know how y'all feel about the podcast though. Did y'all see that? Y'all didn't see the podcast, huh? Yo, Riz.
When you hand someone your
whoa, you just gonna throw an ad in front of Riz's donation like that? Yo, I need some M's in chat, please. Please, don't disrespect Riz like that, man. I need some M's, bro. Please. Hold on, damn, wait a minute. I'm gonna stick with Riz for a minute, because that was a fat 35 bomb. Y'all got a motherfucker alert now. John Mike, I see him a lot. You know what I mean? I just need M's right now. I need M's right now, because I know him. Hey, I appreciate everybody that's showing love to the stream right now in a major way, to be able to continue to do what I'm doing. I'm already knowing people were showing mad love in the video for me bringing Slim on. I mean, my man got the most he got the most likes on his comment. So, but trust, I see him in my videos all the time, just like Riz. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all, man. I'm just gonna drop these links just in case. Because maybe some people was looking for these links and they just didn't even know. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna put these out there for y'all. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna put those out there. That's all I'm gonna do. Nah, but much love to all y'all, man. Let me read this comment. Enjoyed the combo with you and Slim. Yo, and we just got a subscriber. What's up, Count? What's going on, man? Welcome to the channel. Keep up the good work and content. Have you watched The Smoke? Yeah. We was gonna talk about that. I wanted to talk about Tyga Last Kings, Future Kings, or Tyga like that one whack nigga that used to rap. But much love to you, man. Much love, Tyga. Yeah, what's up, man? Put me in a music video or something. Yeah, Riz, we was gonna talk about the battles. So I mean, how I wanted to kind of go about it is that's my cousin. Yo, hey, do any of y'all got cousins that don't hit y'all up, even though y'all hit them up all the time? Do y'all got cousins like that? I just want to know, because maybe my situation, you know what I mean, is everybody kind of got that. You know, where you got a cousin that you want to talk to, and you try to talk to them, but they just, you know what I mean, they just ghost you all the time. You know what I mean? Do y'all got cousins like that? Holla at me. But first is I wanted to talk about the podcast, see what y'all was feeling about it. And then I wanted to talk about these battles that happened at the Smoke. I'm not gonna talk about it too much in detail because I want to put up the reaction videos to really, you know, discuss that shit. But we got a Nightwalker in here. Oh, that's family right there. Shout out to everybody that's a part of Nightwalkers. Well, hold on. I hope you're a part of Nightwalkers, even though I know your name got Nightwalker in it. But yeah, Hope, I miss you, man. I mean, I be looking for you. I mean, you know what I mean? If I'm not hollering at you, I don't hear from you, man. I be looking for you all the time. I be wanting to talk to you and stuff. I bought a shirt Thursday for you. Damn, Breeze. Okay, so that's your name. Okay, I already seen it. Everything that's been ordered goes out tomorrow. Breeze, man. Jesus, bro. Whatever job you got, man, let me know if they hiring. Can I react to Rubik's versus Die? They battled last week. Who is? I mean, I can look it up. Put that in the Discord though. Put that in the Discord, and then we can talk about something. The podcast was fire. Yo. Thank you. I saw you a lot in the Fusion concert. Why did you record the battles instead of... Wait, why did you record the battles instead to feel the moment? What? Why did you recorded the battles instead to feel the moment? I'm not sure what you mean. I'm not sure what you mean. Yo, AK-47. Brrr. What's going on, man? Nah. I'm glad to have you here. Hope you don't miss me, man. You don't miss me, I really do. I would call you every day. You know what I mean? That's what I would be doing. And that's what I used to do. I used to just... Isn't it? Come on, man. Where's all the people talking about their cousins? Do y'all not have cousins? I will bug my cousin all the time. I'll call her in the morning. I'll wake her up, too. Because, you know what I mean? Like, she need to wake up. You know, she just be sleeping all the time. So I'll wake her up, you know? Talk to her about her day, my day. Talk about anything. Do y'all got cousins that y'all do that with? Or y'all just don't got cousins? Nobody got cousins in here? But I be looking for my cousin though. All right, so I mean, I got some feedback on the podcast, but we need to talk about the smoke, man. Like Riz was talking about, cause I'm just not. I'm not too pleased with it, man. I'm very disappointed. I'm pretty disappointed, man. He means sometimes you were filming battles, I think. Yeah, I mean, I filmed like little moments and shit like that. Like my thing was I was mad close. That's why everybody keeps seeing me. But yeah, I was mad close. And I just wanted to like, you know, just have like some footage of just me being there type shit. Like I wanted to go to Paris and all that type of shit last year, but the virus was just like, nope. So the plan for sure this year is to go like to Japan or something. Yo, homie, do more podcasts with dancers. Very useful. Yeah. I mean, my plan with the podcast is definitely to get those that have experience and insight towards like either the battle scene or just the levels to what they've reached within their dance, like to be able to give knowledge on things that they've been able to access within their dance. Then on top of that, like I was telling y'all about different things that dancers could be engaging in, whether it be like business, agencies, and all this, like just work in general, like what type of work is out there for a dancer, for an artist, you know what I mean? Like people with the experience and perspective. Even when I get Tie-Dyes on here, like he's covered a lot of different bases. You know, first he created a style, first and foremost. Then on top of that, his style is something that people all around the world is tapping into. Then beyond that, he's a businessman, entrepreneur, to be able to create a business off of the style that he created. And then all the different avenues for where he's been able to work with certain artists, or to be able to have events put on for his style, or whatever the case may be. But I want all this type of insight to be shared with you guys. Nobody got cousins, I know. But I'm gonna call you after the stream, and if you don't pick up, I'm gonna just have to pull up to your house. I don't know what else I gotta do, or else I gotta take your kneecaps off. Do you want to go around with no kneecaps? I don't think you do. And I'll take your kneecaps off smooth. I don't talk to any of my cousins. They all fake. Dang, Hope. I mean, do I gotta chime in a little bit? I'm gonna be like, yeah, man, I hit up my cousin all the time, and he just don't even respond to me. Kind of sad for my boy Blueprint. John Gibbs, man, they is dogging him. My thing is, he had time, bro. He had time. Whether or not they announce the event further in the next couple months to give him that time, because I don't know why it couldn't have been sooner. So it could have been just because event regulations or some shit like that. Maybe they couldn't do it as soon as they wanted to. But the amount of time from the time that it was announced up until when it just happened this weekend, I'm like, bro, that's ample time for you to be in the lab. You could have been training, but it don't look like that's the case. It don't look like that's how he was getting down. He was looking dragged out there, dude. I like to keep my kneecaps. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, we good. I'm glad you're here. Shit, I'm smiling and shit now. I get to talk to my cousin and shit. The podcast really helped me to understand Slim's approach to dance more and also contain some gems for the mindset. Yeah, man. The mind is like, that's where it's at, dude. A lot of the physical is cool. It's necessary because you got to put in the work. But a lot of people put in the work, and I mean, they practice for hours, days, hours, and then they don't see the results that they want. It's because they're not fully tapped in to understand what they're actually doing, though. And again, thank you for everybody that donated to the stream, donated for the channel. You know what I mean? Much love. Dragoon, are you worried about the AD injury? Because I don't know about you, but the Mavericks is coming. Bro, please stop it. Please stop it. Let's talk about the All-Star game. Let's just talk about that because the Mavericks ain't doing nothing. But nah, the AD shit, it do got me a little on edge because I'm like, damn, man, this dude broke every other fucking time he step on the court. Every time he get on the court, something happened to him. Bro, the ending of the Slim podcast episode had me dead. The Samsung TVs. Yeah, man, that was fun. That was fun. We was checking out different surround sound systems and shit. But yeah, if y'all haven't checked out the podcast, man, I'm telling you, there's a lot of different a lot of different gems in there, a lot of knowledge, insight, and experience. You know what I mean? Hey, you should get King Charles. Hey, Fernando, so I know I can get at King Charles because I'm very close to two people who you might be familiar with, Ant and Tal from Creation. I know I can holler at them to get at Charles. That would be nothing. It would be more so, are y'all prepared to get knowledge from someone of King Charles's caliber? Because I don't know how popular Chicago footwork is. I would have no problem talking to him. So of course I could still do it, but I just want to be connected to everybody to make sure y'all gonna pull up though. You know what I mean? No, your English is fine. Don't even worry about it. Your English is good. Your English is smooth. Yo, Trek, what's going on with you, man? Yo, how you been though, man? I've been maintaining, bro. Like life shit, really. So I'm not gonna get too deep on stream, but I just been trying to figure things out and take it a day at a time, man. The more I think about everything like all at once. Somebody was asking me about anxiety earlier. You know, the more that's just gonna fuck me up. But other than that, man, I'm maintaining out here, trying to keep my head above water. Old Blueprint would have edged, and I appreciate you for even asking, AK. Old Blueprint would have edged it, but this Blueprint really let me down, if you know what I mean. Like, he looked winded and unsatisfied. Okay, first off, I want to talk about this real quick. I'm gonna talk about this in the video, but I gotta talk about this. I feel like a lot of people continue to give certain name or this individual praise off of old shit. Whatever old shit you're referring to, like, it's almost like he can do no wrong because of his old shit. So it's like everybody keeps referring to the old Blueprint or like even the old way D or some like it's like you cling to the past to give this person validation. That shit is dead to me. I haven't been a Blueprint fan like that to begin with. So for me, I'm just looking at it just for what he put out, just the raw skill. But what Blueprint did to me is that was Blueprint still. The only thing that you would have gotten more is just tuts. That's it. The only thing you would have got is tuts. He did control. He did it in the way that I normally see him do it. He didn't do nothing different. He just had less. So it was like a watered down, trashed version of his not even his old shit, just of him in general. It just wasn't up to par. So to me, he sustained a level and like hit a ceiling or got uninspired. I mean, the amount of possibilities as to why he's not engaged in training and all that shit could be endless. You know what I mean? It's not to discredit all the work that he has done, but I'm not holding him up to a certain standard because of the shit that he did. It's more like, that's cool, but what are we talking about today? And I'm not finna say, damn, man, you killed it like 5 years ago. What happened to you, player? I'm just gonna be like, I mean, whatever happened. But as of right now, the only reason why we even talking about him is just because his name. If that was somebody else, if that was some random person, you wouldn't have even paid attention to that round. You wouldn't have thought nothing of it. Same thing with Fiction. Same thing with Fiction. I gotta do my school homework. I'll be back on. I don't know if I'll be on for that long, but no, I definitely appreciate you for even tapping in. AK, get Rashka on the podcast show. Anybody from Criminals, that would be tough as fuck. Like Slim is on Criminals, but you know what I mean. Like he don't talk to them every day, kind of shit. The closest people he's associates with is Larry and Laurent. Trek, appreciate you, man. Yeah, I'm trying, dude, for real. The more I look back on some of the videos that I've put out, the more I see like, damn, you know what I mean? Like I am doing a lot. So sometimes in the day-to-day process, I don't really see that because I don't watch my videos. I just put them up and it's for y'all. I enjoy making them. I'm not finna watch myself though. You know what I mean? So when I look back on my catalog of shit, I'm like, damn, I was pumping out mad videos. I can see why I'm burned out or whatever the case may be. My channel is still where it's at, but I know in time all that shit will come. You know what I mean? Like even like last year, you know what I mean? I could only stream to about 4 people that was tapping in. Now I got like 30 heads in here, so I'm appreciative of all you guys. You know what I mean? Yeah, get King Charles on. I know nothing about Chicago footwork. I mean, yeah, most definitely. Because I'm trying to talk about all styles, even styles outside of the ones I fuck with. Like, personally. Thing is, people would have been fine if Blue did the same style he usually does. He didn't have to even lab, really, to deliver the crowd. Same thing. But people don't even look for innovation. People was going to rock with them regardless. Because of their names. So, looking at it for what it is though, for what they actually did, when I say they were going to rock with it because of their names, that's why they were the highlight. That's why they were the main event, because of their names. So there was a lot of heavy hitters on that lineup, but Blueprint and Fiction got the biggest names. That don't mean they're the best dancers out of that list of lineup. Oh shit, Breeze. God damn, Breeze, you. Thank you for the 5 bomb, Breeze. He mentioned Slim does privates in the podcast. Would it be beneficial to learn from Slim as a hip hop dancer? Nah, fuck that. You donated. I gotta get to your shit first. I don't know how to answer that. I don't know everything to the extent of what he teaches and if it falls under the category of hip hop. I know he will help you though with your dance, with your movement, understanding of how to apply your dance in various ways. Does it fall under the category of being able to do things under a hip hop format? I can't really say. But I know if you took the class, it'll be beneficial regardless. So I'll leave it at that. But in terms of like what I was saying with the lineup, they just got big names. So that's the ultimate reason why that was even happening. Blueprint ain't done shit in years. So why he would be the person to be a main event highlight is only because, like I said, his passion. Blueprint ain't battled nobody in a long ass time. He done the one thing to highlight the styles that I was there for, and he still did throw down in a major way. It was in a tutting category, which is what he excels at, but it's not to take that away from him. It's just he ain't done shit. So all the fans that he's accumulated is just off the past shit, and then maybe the TikTok fucking shit he be doing. But other than that, he ain't done nothing. So I don't know why people are still giving him so much energy, but regardless, like that's on y'all. Fiction, to me, he been throwing down as of late. He been going at anybody, and somehow, some way, he been coming out of these battles with the wins. Not to say he's not deserving of them, but I was talking to somebody where it was like in a battle setting, anybody could win though. You know what I mean? Like I think Slim is the best dancer on earth, and he can still lose in a battle because there's a lot of different dynamics that are associated with battles, similar to like when Diablo battled Laurent in Just a Boo, and people was mad thinking that like Laurent outdanced him, which I think he did. But there's other things that can add to a person's round in a battle that can give him the win. So anybody can win a battle per se. But when it comes to what they did though, Blueprints definitely was a huge disappointment. But I'm not surprised. Dude ain't been dancing. Fiction did fiction stuff. And so that to me was already enough in itself to say this one was whatever. You know what I mean? But it's the names. That's all I really saw was two names clash. But I didn't think I was finna see some above and beyond, some of the craziest shit or like some really high level shit. That wasn't my thought process. I think the biggest disappointment was just that Blue, he like I said, he had time. There was months that he could have been training. At least 3 months. I can't remember the exact date it got announced, but I know he had time. Even if he had fallen off, he had time though. And maybe it's just a lack of passion or a lack of something. I would love to get him on the podcast. So as a matter of fact, after I finish this, I'll hit him up. I'll message him and see what he says. If he wants to respond and hop on the podcast. You know, but he clearly does not engage in dancing the same way. Fiction did improve though. He was actually dancing a bit through Light Feet and stuff. I don't know. I hear what you're saying. I just don't agree. Like I feel like Fiction, maybe like the first track, it was like a regular song kind of shit. To me, Fiction still doesn't. He does it. Basically, what I was telling people before is go watch the video and just do this while you're on beat, like listening to this track. Go listen to the song Fiction is dancing to and just follow the beat doing this. And look at the inconsistencies within Fiction's approach. It's so chopped up. He does not have a flow. The 3 to 5 seconds you saw him doing Light Feet, that ain't it for me. That's not it. And the main thing that irritates me is people see that type of performance. It's not the shit talking, but it's just I expect more. The type of performance that he delivers, it makes people seem as if that's valid. Which is why there's so many people of this generation that constantly just pick apart different moves of different styles and they focus on the move. Nobody engages in the style, they just focus on moves. That's the most irritating part. That's the most irritating part. Blue is still Blue, just his stamina was low. Exactly. Blue was Blue. Blue did what Blue does. What else were y'all expecting to see? Blue don't use legs. He don't have a ground game or he don't have like levels. Like he don't do much. All he does is have some nice control and tut. So I don't know what else y'all were really asking for. I feel like Fick and Blue don't need to innovate or do anything outside the realm of what they currently do. People just want to see them. Exactly, because it's their name. So the fact that they didn't even match the standard felt bad. Yeah, according to the name. But in terms of like Doodle with the $5 bomb, yo. Yo, appreciate you, man, for donating to the stream with the support. Thank you. Actually caught you before work. Got some wins on the stock market today, so here you go. You investing in GameStop? What you doing with the stocks, young player? How much money did we just make? Damn, my nigga, musical doodles going places. I do want to learn about stocks though. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? I do. You know. Yo, Dev. My man been stuck in Asia since 01, 2001. He just been stuck out there, man. He ain't never coming back. That's the Minestrone or something, right? What are you talking about, Stab? I don't know what that is. What do you think about Diablo? His style is very appealing and unique, but not much difference between each battle. No, it's because Diablo does the same shit all the time. Diablo's foundation is similar to me like Fiction's foundation, where they have an understanding of what they do. But because they lack in being able to do Fiction has more versatility because he taps into other styles. Diablo is more unique, but that's all he does. So the same like Fiction, if he just expands his vocabulary in all these different styles that he likes to gravitate towards, he would be elite. He loves technique, so if he just works on getting better control and shit like that, he would be elite. If he works on his light feet, he could be tight. The potential in what he could do, I never put a ceiling on that. It's just more so he stops, you know what I mean? And just only takes a certain amount out of each style. And so I'm like, okay, well, the way he blends it is nice. So it's the same approach. Like Diablo and Fiction, they have an understanding of how they like to dish out their shit. But other than that, they do the same shit all the time. I know that's not $200 because it's 4 a.m. in Japan. Wanted to show support. What the fuck is that? What Dev? Is that like 50 cents, Dev? Is that what you just gave me? What is that, man? And why are you up at 4 a.m.? Suba with the $2 donation. Yo, thank you. Big love, man. Big love. I know I see you in the comment section too. Nah, that's the homie. That's the homie. I mean, still, you know, I mean, respect for the donation, but I know him. I used to help him with his dance all the time. You know what I mean? He didn't know how to dance. He came to me in a state of confusion, and he just, you know, he didn't even know how to pop correctly. So I birthed him. I'm his father. He just, you know. It's $2, Breeze? Oh wait. No, we're not gonna let. Oh, it's $2. Okay. I mean, that's cool. You know, fuck it. I ain't tripping. $2. Yeah. $2. Fuck it, man. That's $2 towards something on the channel. You know what I mean? I ain't tripping. But yeah, man, it was a big letdown to me. Big letdown. I saw Dram versus MP4 or 5 or something like that, and that one was hot. That one was live. That one was tight. Now, when I see Memphis juking though, I always see people doing the bullshit, which is what I'm referring to when people just want to snatch a move or something like that. But the way they was getting down, that was some valid shit. I would watch Memphis juking because of the way that they demonstrated it. And it sucks that it's only so few people that really engage in the style, because they only hurt the style when they keep gravitating towards it just to snatch some moves. I can't stand that shit. Dev, stop playing, man. Tell him I taught you everything, man. Tell him how I taught you everything, man. What? Did my cousin just... Hey, I'm sorry for everything that I said about you. I need you guys to know how much I love my cousin, and I got nothing but love for her. She never do me wrong, ever. You know what I mean? She treat me nice and treat me with such respect. And I hear your passion when you talk about dance. It's pretty cool. I didn't even know you were still here. You know what I mean? Yo, that might be the best donation. You know what I mean? Just because of who it came from. Shit. Got me a little choked up right now. Hope. Oh shit. I'm on the spotlight now. Hey, shout out to all 35 of y'all watching. But since y'all watching, let me go ahead and shoot these links to you, because I think you was looking for them. You know what I mean? I know you need the links, so I'm gonna drop the links. All you gotta do really is just click the Instagram link. All you gotta do is follow. You know what I mean? That's real simple. But if you want to go ahead and cop you some gear, get you some real fly shit, you know what I mean? Check the Metals Palace link, metalspalace.com. It's a .com. Come on, man. Y'all know it's legit. You know what I mean? Get you some nice gear, man. Impress the ladies. Hope. Damn, man. You making motherfucker feel good up in here, man. I got my cousin on here. I feel nice, man. I feel good. Yo, Kai. What we talking about, Kai? Yo, Metal, I definitely want to hear more about what you think about juking. Hey, bro, like I was saying, I was thinking them two motherfuckers is elite. So if you can put me on to some other people, yo, these keys, I'm finna get up. Wait, keep doing what you're doing. Oh, he just showed love and you know, kept it real positive. I appreciate you, man. Keys, much love to you, dog. I wanna see more. I want to see more because I've seen some viral shit like on Instagram and whatnot, but I never really watched it. You know what I'm saying? So to see them throw down like that at the smoke was definitely on some elite shit. I remember when Nonstop said he cooked Slim. Nonstop does drugs. I don't know if y'all knew that. So that's kind of like why he talk like that. You know what I mean? They do it for their ego. Everybody want to be able to say they can do X, Y, Z. True. That's a possibility. He probably honestly believed that. That's the culture divide. Sagi, Kiro, you gotta. I forgot. What was your comment on? They think if they can grab a sample from a style, that means you can do the style. That's the part that be annoying. Is when cats speak on styles as if they fully know what they're talking about because they do moves. Again, there's like nobody talk about shit that they doing within the style and like refer to like moves. You know what I mean? Like everybody just says they do this style. A lot of people focus on these moves. The motherfuckers that I know that I came up with, it's all about the style, man. The difference in the approach is so crazy now. It's crazy that people just gravitate to moves all the fucking time. If you ever decide to visit Japan, I got you, bro. Can hook you up with some dancers, some good spots. I'm gonna head to bed. Yeah, man, go to sleep, bro. It's like 4 o'clock. Why are you up so damn late? But nah, I'm going to Japan this year as soon as the world open back up and shit. How do you feel about Pop and C? Damn! Riz! If niggas don't give me some M's, Riz! Damn! At work, but gotta support the dance doctor. I know it can get hard. Damn, but you make a motherfucker just forget about all that. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with that. Big love, Riz. I appreciate that, man. Damn, that's a fat boy right there. Yo, thank you, man. Nah, for real. Nah, for real. Breeze, yo, that's big love, man. I'm glad to be in this space to be able to provide content that make a motherfucker feel like he gotta drop $72 out the wallet. You know what I mean? Damn. Riz, do you need help with your shit? With your breakdown? Holla at a player, man. I could, that's an investment right there. Damn. Yeah, definitely love to see it, Tab. That was wild. Thank you, man. For real. Like I said, I got tutorials coming this week, so I'm gonna tap in with y'all and continue to do what I'm doing, man. I'm glad y'all fucked with the Slim podcast. I'll be doing my solo podcast also probably this week. So we'll focus on some topics to see how we can stir the pot a little bit. How do you feel about Pop and C wearing gang culture clothing and trying to teach popping in red and blue bandanas? I don't think he know what the fuck he doing. People get away with that shit because it's outside the country. Anybody that's a foreigner to me that wear like Compton shit, do-rags, fucking bandanas and shit, especially the red and blue ones, y'all niggas is sus to me. That shit is out. Because to me, people only gravitate towards that because that's what they saw. You know what I mean? Like they just see people do that. They inspired by the movement, the culture, and all this other shit. But this stuff is gang related. It was street dance for a reason. Because people stopped gang banging in the streets and formed like these dance crews or got themselves involved in dance. But the only thing that really happened is aside from the gang banging shit, it bled into the dance. So niggas formed crews that then was basically like a little mini dance gang. So they still wore the same attire that they probably would, you know what I mean, if they was banging. That's why they got spray paint and all this other type of shit to go onto their clothing and everything like that. It was like mini hoods, just without guns and shit. But maybe they would have like a dance gun. Oh shit, you know what I mean? Like instead of shooting you, I'm gonna shoot you with these dance bullets. You know what I mean? But trust, bro. When I see motherfuckers wearing Cortezes, blue rags, Dickies and shit, khakis with a white tee, and they not walking around LA or some area out here, then I'm like, yeah, you just fortunate enough to be able to do shit like that. I mean, you will still be safe, but if you got rolled up on, I'll be like, well, check your shit. I mean, you know, you only breathing because you live in a whole nother country where gangs and Bloods and Crips don't really roll the streets like that out there. But over here, nah, you out your dumbass mind if you think you finna just do that. I'm gonna be like, I ain't hanging out with you then. You know what I mean? Be easy, but nah. Oh, that's why he is called nonstop. The drugs. Nah, I was just playing, but yeah, man. People say some wild shit sometimes. You know what I mean? Like I saw nonstop his first round, cuz started vibrating. Like we still stuck in 2010 or something. He was doing the same shit. He's elite though because he definitely has vocabulary in his footwork though, in his glides. You know what I mean? But other than that, it was cool. Him saying he can beat Slim though, dude is on some dog food or something. That nigga tripping. But Riz, man, nah, that was a fat bomb you just threw my way, man. I appreciate you, dog. In a real major way, Riz. Straight up. You seen the Blueprint and Fiction battle? Yeah, man, that shit was mad disappointing. Hope, did you see that? Did you see that fat biggity bomb Riz just threw at me? I didn't even have my vest on for that. He said we wish we didn't. Yeah, man, that shit was disappointing, man. That shit was disappointing. You know? Let me see. I remember Riz, he commented on the culture divide on the fiction version. Oh, word, okay. Oh, as a matter of fact, yeah, Riz was in that comment section. You're right. Because the whole aspect, too, with, like, these exhibitions, man, that shit is out, bro. Aha! Stab with the $10 donation. I appreciate you, King. That's love right there, man. Thank you. A topic that I definitely wanted to focus on, man, is the people with these exhibitions, dude. Like to see fiction throw some money out like that, I'm looking at it like, the fuck is you doing? What is that? Like the gimmicks, you know, like what the fuck? Like was niggas supposed to be like, oh, did you see he threw some ones out? Did you see that? Oh, it's over, Blueprint. Ain't no coming back from that, nigga. You dead now. Cause what? I just don't, the whole setup, man. And because you know it was intentional. So at some point, Cub must have sat there and thought like, well, what if while I'm dancing, I put some money in my pocket. I go to the bank, cause I gotta go to the bank, get some ones, and what if I throw it on them? You know what I mean? And then I hit them with the Harlem or something. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I mean, because the thing that I hate the most about it is that it probably make me look like I'm talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving a valid perspective towards the dance that I feel like that shit doesn't. What is that? Imagine Slim, imagine Rashka, imagine Batala, imagine Alex the Cage, someone of elite caliber, like stopping mid-ground move to get some money out their pocket and throw some money in the air. What? The only reason why I feel like it even reaches that playing field is just because people support that type of shit. People support that, man. I mean, that shit. That's been something that's been proven. You know what I mean? All throughout time, people support, like, I don't want to say mediocrity, but they support like the other shit versus the real shit. That's been proven throughout damn near everything. Your content is hella good. Don't doubt your content. Oh no, yeah, Keys. I wouldn't necessarily say I doubt it. There's just different things that I want to be able to tap into, to help reach a broader audience. It can still be dance related shit, but I want things to expand. And I want to be able to reach more people to help more people. You know what I'm saying? And build this community up. So eventually I can get to a place where I can utilize Metal's Palace in a way to, like I said, highlight dancers, put on events. I already got the Discord rocking, help people with their dance, structure it in a way where it's a place where people can refer to Meadows Palace and they connect to it because of something that I was able to help them with, or I connect with other dancers to have them speak on things to help them in the same light. So yeah, definitely there's no doubt, but it's just more so like trying to continue to do what I'm doing. But people that is donating or people that is giving me their time by watching the streams or watching the videos, subscribing, all that shit mean everything to me, because I mean, eventually this would turn into like what it kind of has been, or what I've been striving to be, is my full-time job. You know what I mean? So having people like Riz, or having anybody that's donated, Stab, you know what I mean, Breeze, anybody that's tapped in and supported. I don't give a fuck how much it is. I don't care if it's $2, 50 cents, a buck, $37,000. I really don't care, because it's more so the love that I feel when people go out of their way to do shit like that. Poppin' John versus Nonstop. I would fall asleep just thinking about that battle. I don't want to see that shit ever. It's like a fucking time capsule of two niggas that have not left 2009. I would never want to see that. No way. Ever. Yeah, Kai, like, I mean, no, I would dance bullets. Yeah, nah, man, like, but that's some real shit though with the whole gang stuff. Yeah, he getting hit for, as we speak, appropriation. Who are you talking about, Dion? You talking about Fiction or Blueprint? Who are you talking about? Maybe people like Nonstop thinks that they could dog Slim because they surround themselves only with the support and avoid critics. So, nah, people like Nonstop know what it is, because he's been around though. You know what I mean? But some people literally just believe that. And I mean, it's not to knock him. You know what I mean? Like, what is he supposed to say? Like, I would lose? But it's the fact that even if he was trying to talk in a cocky-ish type of way, it's like he wholeheartedly believes he can beat Slim. He would probably leave that battle and be like, yeah, I dogged him, man. It's over, man. You know what I mean? 6 feet under. That nigga's dead. And it'd be like, nigga, what? What is you talking about? Mind you, they made everyone scoop up the bread after. I mean, I would have put a couple dollars in my pocket, like, fuck it. I mean, shit, nigga, you don't want it. To be honest, I don't like it when dancers throw money, because it's not like about the money. It's about, I mean, I just don't understand the point of it. Like why would you do that? I don't get that at all. Hold on real quick, y'all. If I come back and I see 36 people still ain't up in here, I'm gonna be hot, man. Just give me one quick second. I'll be right back. All right. What y'all talking about, man? What y'all talking about? All right, we still got 35. All right, cool. We solid. Oh, man. Curious to what you think Slim's biggest weakness is. Me. I'm coming for him. You know what I mean? We talking about the money throwing? Oh my God. Yep. Replace the money with sand? Weren't they like $1 bills? Yeah, they were, Stab. He definitely had to go to the bank to get that. So it was a full-on plan. People support the money throwing because they broke. I mean, shit, I can't say nothing. That money throwing is the divide. Dance is a circus until people start listening to music and appreciating the details. Yeah, man. I mean, that perspective definitely, I feel like it just took away from it, bro. Mediocrity seems like the perfect word for me. Yeah. We talked about that. See, in Memphis scene, people still throw money on the floor when you popping off. But see, I feel like the dynamic of what they're probably doing, it ain't the same for what Fiction was doing. If it's a culturally appropriated thing, like, I can't say a culturally appropriated, but if it's something within the culture that's how people get down, then that's how people get down. But I know they only do that for the hype shit, for the real shit, not just for the fuck of it. You know what I mean? Nah. But I get what you're saying though. Well, I guess it would be cultural appropriation if that's. I'm not gonna say he got it from the Memphis scene, but because that's just been done since ancient times, just throwing money out your pocket kind of thing. But regardless, maybe it's because most of today's gen is very insecure and not confident. Then when they see someone who is confident, regardless of their skill and talent, they support them. I kind of can't. I honestly don't know what it is. I don't understand what makes people gravitate towards certain individuals, and like half the time, if I do see someone that's valid, right? Or not even to say if they're valid. If I see someone with a lot of status to their name, I go check them out. Cause it's not like I know everybody, but I go check this shit out. Go watch them, cause I want to watch them from an objective perspective, obviously, because I don't know them. I don't have any reason to like them or hate on them, so I'm just watching to see what they do. So then in the moment that I see somebody actually dishing out some heat, I'm like, word, okay, I can see that then. I can tell why they shit is at a point where it's like this. Or maybe for the sake of it even exceeding the dance, I'll still be able to see, maybe it's because of that. That's why they're known. So regardless, I try to find the what is it factor. What is it that make them, you know what I mean, appealing to this many people? If they got hundreds of thousands certified by Instagram, whatever the case may be, I try to see what it is. And sometimes it's not the dance. A lot of times I think it's not the dance. So then I'm just like, word, okay. That's unfortunate though. You know what I mean? Because they get love for their dance, but I can't see their dance being the reason as to why they're at this status when I know way more dancers, because it don't even have nothing to do with me. I don't speak the way I speak about people because it's more like I'm better. It's like I'm just so experienced within the culture that it's like it's crazy to me that I'm seeing this many amount of heads with high level skill, but there's other dancers that get glorified for their shit, and I'm like, what are we looking at though? Like I can't even connect because of various reasons. So sometimes to me it's just like, wow, that's just unfortunate. Have you seen the recent Rubik's? Oh, I seen one. I didn't really watch them, but definitely I might react to those too. I saw in that second round versus Nick. Okay, yeah. Kiro, yeah. I mean, I could watch them if that's what y'all on. High metal, old lady here. Have you seen this guy Aris on IG? I think he's good. I'm not sure who that is. Are you saying you're an old lady or old lady? Either way, nice to meet you. See you, talk to you, Sandra. Appreciate you even being here, and thank you for the support with the videos. Much love to you. Hopefully you're gonna stick around a little bit. I caught the metal stream. Yes. Hey, what's up, Alex? How you living, dog? I think the juking scene is something special. The culture they got going down. Yeah. It definitely felt like that. When I saw that Dram video, I forgot which one it was. It was something he kind of did recent. Yeah. What do you think of Dram? I saw a recent video he did, but that energy was loud as fuck through my phone. You know what I mean? Like, our real life felt like, damn, this is something I could rock with. Because I understood it. Like, they actually incorporated music to what they shit. So like when I was watching Dram go at MP7 at the smoke, basically he was able to go through the lyrics. He was able to go to different timings within the music and shit like that. Basically, it was like it was understood. I don't know everything about, you know what I mean, Memphis or Jukin and none of that shit, but it's readable. I can see that, you know, just from the level that I'm at within my dance in general. So I could definitely rock with that. You know what I mean? I don't have nothing like that going on out here. And I don't know nobody that's touching footwork like that out here. Nobody. Name your 5 hip-hop dancers. That would be kind of tough. Because I think one thing people need to kind of understand or maybe consider is that not many dancers watch dancers like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we're familiar with dancers, but Slim don't spend hours watching dancers. A fucking Fiction maybe does, but I don't think he do. Blueprint don't. You know what I mean? Like the Criminals, like they don't watch dancers kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not involved enough with hip hop dancers, and especially out here in the States, there's not that many like heads out here that's throwing down in a major way. But for them to be my favorite, like, you got to do some crazy stuff. Like, Wade E to me was my favorite. Alex the Cage is someone that I go to because of his vocabulary and the way he's able to, like, break down his dance. But favorite is strong to me. You know what I mean? That's a strong title. And I don't have too many favorites, really. But there's a lot of dope dancers, for sure, though. Would you say practicing to the metronome is super important? I mean, it's an approach. It's an option. I wouldn't say it's like super important, but it could help. You know, people really don't realize how serious the gang culture here is in America. They don't. But if they're not from America or they're not from the States, then I can't expect them to. But what they need to understand is the shit that they be wearing half the time, if it comes from that culture, out here, that can get you snatched up. And you're going to be looking stupid. But half the time, I think they look stupid anyway wearing that shit. Because I'll be like, you're Asian with a different hairstyle or hair textures, and you got a do-rag on. Why? Why are you wearing that? You know what I mean? It would be the same thing if some Asian cat saw us wearing like specific attire that is like culturally within their space, and they're like looking at us wearing it like that's incorrect. Why are you wearing that? Or that's inappropriate. Or, you know, you would just get that backlash of like, take that off, or whatever the case may be. But black culture is so appropriated that people start to get defensive when a black person tell them that you doing shit incorrectly. Yo, it's a free country, man. I can braid my hair if I want to, man. I can wear, like, go look at your ancestors, go look at your peoples, your aunties and cousins and shit, and none of them is gonna be rocking the same hairstyle that you talking about, or dressing in this particular way, because that's not how y'all get down. Do you understand that? I mean, I just don't get why that's so hard to digest. The language, the way you speak, all of that is mad different. You gotta understand that, man. People be tripping off that. People really just want to claim it, you know what I mean, and just have some type of entitlement to it. Who's in your top 5 hip hop dancers right now? Your boy from Egypt. Yo, what's up, Mufasa? Mustafa. I said Mufasa like I'm watching Lion King. My fault, man. Mustafa. You know what I mean? What's going on, bro? Much love to everybody up in Egypt. You know what I mean? Because I've seen a couple people reach out from Egypt. I would love to go to some of these places where y'all stay at, man. You know, I want to put on workshops. I want to teach. I want to put on events, man. I want to connect with the people, dog. You know what I mean? But I was just saying, for my top 5 hip hop, that would be pretty hard for me to speak on. Because I think there's a lot of valid dancers, but for me, like, my favorite, that's a hard space to get in. People with some status be getting mad love when there's crazy dancers that just get no love, who are high level. Yep, all the time, man. All the time. It's mad frustrating, bro. It's mad frustrating, especially when said person is battling the person with the name, because it's like everybody's expectation is just to watch the person with the name. So the person that's getting down that don't got a name, it's like it don't matter what he do. He could split the water like he Moses, or he can dance on water, not get wet, and still get no love. You know what I mean? And this person who's famous just for breathing. You know what I mean? Did you see how he inhaled? Oh, shit, he finna go crazy right now. Watch this. You know what I mean? Like they finna just be on his nuts. And it's unfortunate, man. Did you hear about an interview / article Buddha Stretch spoke on? And he said Paradox is the closest to perfect hip hop dancer. I mean, that's valid. You know what I mean? That's beyond valid. I'm trying to get Paradox in a podcast. I already messaged him on Instagram. If somebody got the connect to Paradox, please send him my way. But I'm gonna keep messaging him. I already hit up Batala as well. You know, but definitely I feel like Paradox got insight, man. I'm definitely gonna try to tap in with some of the OGs too. So Buddha would be somebody. I don't know everybody though. Poppin' Pete, I know. So I'm gonna try to get him on. You know what I mean? To speak some wisdom. You know what I'm saying? But definitely that's valid to say on Paradox because he's elite. You know, that was the best battle period. How Memphis Jukin took the house. Yeah, man. I mean, as far as what I saw, that looked like the best battle. But I mean, I saw some bad angles of videos and stuff like that, so I can't really say. Thoughts on Kid versus Deandre? That one, I want to see a better angle and it not be chopped up. Because first round, I told Deandre it looked like he was rushing. You know what I mean? Like the adrenaline got to him. He had anxiety and whatnot. He was rushing. Second round, I got to watch it again because both of them had elite rounds. I still feel like there are things about what Andre was doing that could be cleaner. But then it's also to say like what Kid was doing to me felt like it was just more so all legs. And it's like different rotations, different things that he was doing with the legs, but sometimes to me it was just very one-dimensional. But on top of what he was doing though, there was still heavy moments he had within his rounds that was like delivering. So the second round, back and forth. The third round though, I felt like he was mad short on his third. Some people are saying it's because the MC like told everybody to get back and maybe that like interrupted his round or something like that. But dude went for like Diablo time, like 30, 35 second-ish type stuff. So I was like, whoa, that's mad short, bro. Mad short. So I don't know. I wish he could have elaborated a little bit more, even if it was still going to be on some leg work type stuff. But I wanted to see a little bit more. But yeah, man. Bro, how do you still have only 3K subs? I don't know, Muhammad. I don't know, brother. Sometimes it keeps me up at night, but sometimes I just say, you know what, man? First off, I'm appreciative of the fact that I even got 3,000. You know what I mean? Because I remember the days where I was working to get to 3,000. But on top of that, it's very frustrating when you know there's other creators that get mad support, mad love. You know what I mean? But regardless, I don't worry about that. That's not my reason or my motive to do what I do. But I definitely feel like those things will come in time. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm glad I caught the stream. I gotta hop out though, about to lab. I mean, hey, if you finna go lab, if that's the reason why you leaving the stream, by all means, handle your business. You know what I'm saying? Paradox is a pioneer like Slim, in my opinion. Living, yep. There's a ton of OGs that have insight but don't get put on like that because of the disconnect from social media. They are true. Nah, I mean, there's different perspectives you can have with the OGs. Riz! I hope I meet you in real life, player. You know what I mean? Because what do you do for a living? Only dancer I liked watching at the smoke battle was Kid the Monster. Oh, word. I can respect that. Like I said, they were definitely dishing out some elite stuff. There was one thing in particular. Kid was sitting in the pocket in that second round, bro. And he was like, he was changing his levels as he was going up with one leg. And then he lifted up on the leg that he had his weight on and like rotated his other leg that was in the air around that leg that was on the ground in like a very controlled, smooth manner. That shit was tough, bro. Tough. 30K at the end of the year. Shit. I would like to say that shit. At this point, I'll be happy if I just get to 5K. Cause it's I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's pretty tough, man. But I'm glad, you know what I mean? Cause like I tell people before, I don't promote my videos. So maybe that's another reason. I don't promote my YouTube channel. But I like to do it organically where it's like y'all are the people. Almost like a business, you know what I mean? Like they got Yelp reviews and people that bring people to their channel kind of thing, or their business. So like if y'all rock with my content, then I know it'll spread because y'all gonna spread it, or y'all gonna, like, you know what I mean, put it out there, kind of shit. Felt like kid was talking too much. I mean, that's normal in battles. That's normal in battles. I mean, clearly it has some type of an effect because Andre already said it got in his head. You know what I mean? So but like Slim was talking about, he's able to really isolate himself. And on top of that, Riz, thank you again, my brother, for donating to the motherfucking stream. I only stress it so much because of how much that shit really helped with what your boy is doing. This is my 9 to 5, so he at work, I'm at work right now. You know what I mean? I can't stress enough how much I'm appreciative of people that donate or show love to the channel. But I'm trying to remember what the fuck I was talking about. I completely forgot. Oh, like talking shit? Damn, I just want to remember. Sandra Walker with the $20 bomb. Sandra, can I give you a hug? You know what I mean? Can I just give you a little... I'm going to give you one of these. You know what I mean? Because that was love right there. I appreciate the $20 bomb, Sandra. Thank you. You could have said something. You could have... But you didn't even say nothing. But that's cool. You know what I mean? I appreciate that, Sandra. Thank you. But nah, like the whole shit talking type of approach that people have. I mean, that's going way back. Cause people was doing that, you know what I mean, since the ancient times. People was shit talking. So I can't even really say nothing about that, cause that's kind of normal. But I was saying, like, Slim is able to isolate his world, and that's something that I've been trying to get better at, where I no longer let the thoughts of what I should be doing or the moment distract me from just being able to connect. You know what I mean? Like, whatever he talking about, that's what he talking about. He's trying to get in my head, but I'm not really gonna let it take me out of my zone, my element. So that's one thing. But let me see. That move stood out to you, the one we was talking about with Kid? It's me again. His IG is check him out. And tell Slim Boogie that I love him too. Yeah, word. I'll let him know. If you want, you can DM me, cause I don't know how. I might not remember that by the time I get up out of here. Let me know what your thoughts. Let me know what your thoughts on, brother. I like to hear your viewpoint. Warrior, what are you talking about? Hear my views on what? You didn't specify nothing. We should refer you to others. I added some of my classmates into the Discord and said, oh, word. Nah, I appreciate that, Tab. Nah, you good peoples, man. You a good kid. So I know you rock with me and the channel and shit like that. But definitely that's been my approach since the beginning. I don't promote my shit on Instagram, Facebook, nothing. I like making the content, so I just do it because I enjoy doing it. And if the people rock with it, then I know it'll make its rounds. So I'm still appreciative of just all the growth that I've made thus far. Do I think I should have more? A little bit, but it'll come. It'll come. While in a Zoom class, or you over there doing schoolwork, man. Hey man, just wanted to tap in and tell you that the podcast was really inspiring and well put together. Also really like the vlog part at the end. Much love. Hey yo, Zai, thank you, man. Yeah, that's my brother right there, man. That's my brother, man. A lot of people get confused on that part, but that's my boy. Me and him been working hard to do what we've been trying to do lately. He's been putting on with his program. I'm trying to do a multitude of things with my clothing brand. As a matter of fact, let me give y'all these links. As a matter of fact, while we talking about all these things we trying to do, let me give y'all the links that y'all can tap into if y'all want to follow your boy on the gram and support the move with what I'm doing and cop you some gear. Because I know y'all know about the website. Come on, man. I say it in every damn video. I know y'all got to know. Y'all got to know, man. Come on. Let me see. What track am I finna play, man? I just want to play something cool. I could play some Jar Jar, yeah. Nah, I mean, he kind of popular, though. I just ain't trying to get copyrighted. You know, I guess. Let's see. Am I gonna react to something? Not today. I'm waiting for the official footage from the smoke. Because, I mean, I know there's that footage that everybody's already seen for the most part. But I just rather get the clean footage. Hopefully it come out today or sometime tomorrow so I can react to that and we can talk about it. What do you think about relation between the twins and Rubik's? I think it's a good one. I don't really know. I don't really know either of them, so I wouldn't even be able to. I don't know. I swear to God, it pisses me off to see other people react to dance videos with their GF or whatever, and they know nothing about dancing. Oh, like other people that do reactions to shit. Yeah, I can understand what you're saying, man. I've seen a lot of different people. I mean, even if I were to go with the approach of me just reacting to twin stuff, I could easily just gravitate to watching all Les Twin videos of their dance, their battles, whatever they do, and I guarantee you my numbers will increase like a motherfucker, but I'm not doing it. Like, I'm just not. There's no way. It's not happening. They know Rubik since he was a toddler. I'm pretty sure. Bro, I got you, money slowly but surely coming in. I just started my new job Friday. I got you. Yo, you got a new job? Where you working at, pimp? You a manager up in there? You running things up in there? You better tell them who the boss is, man. There's a ton of OGs that have insight but don't get put on like that because of the disconnect from social media. Oh, okay. No, in terms of the OGs, there's people that be speaking, at least from the shit that I be on. So what's popping, which is very weird, but what's popping on Facebook, there's a lot of OGs that speak. You know what I mean? And maybe it's just because of my surrounding and being close to LA. You know what I'm saying? Like, or having grew up in LA, like there's a lot of different things that I'm familiar with and have access to because I'm familiar with OGs. So maybe that's just because of me being connected that I feel like they do have a lot of insight and they do get put on. But when it comes to OGs, there's so many different OGs. But again, the OGs with a name are the ones that are still like flourishing. Like you still got, of course, Pete out there. Anybody from EBs almost. You still got a Bop and Andre, who sometimes be around. Flat Top at least he's still somewhat throwing down. Midnight, I don't know if you guys know of him too often or too much. Tabo, of course. But there's not too many OGs really in the scene actively. There's a lot of OGs though. A lot of OGs. Like basically there's not a lot of OGs you have access to. Please do more popping tutorials or help your channel a lot. I don't really know if it will, but I already said I'm gonna do some tutorials this week. So I'm gonna drop some tutorials. Not tutorials, a tutorial. I'm gonna do a tutorial this week. Morality fuck is the baddest. Damn, it's pretty loud. It's already at the bottom. The Smoke Volume 3 was ARD, not gonna cap. You saying it was hard? That's probably a true statement, a valid statement if you're saying it was hard. The twins probably asked him and he said yes. Doubt it was what? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, to Muhammad's question? What was Muhammad's question? Oh, hold on, let me catch back up. Great podcast with Slim. I wish you guys could touched on Just Boo and how Slim got into criminals. That would have been fun to hear. But that was gym knowledge nonetheless. Yeah, no. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, the story wasn't nothing crazy. They was on tour. You know what I mean? I don't know how much access the twins have had to Slim or like how much they saw of him. But in terms of like how I remember it, because Slim asked me at first if he should even do Just Boo, because that in itself is already like a big deal, at least the way I look at it. So the only reason why it was kind of like problematic is just because of the amount of time he was going to be gone. So if he did Just Boo, he was going to be gone for like 6-7 months, almost like half the year. And it was just like, should he do it? And I was like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that's one of the biggest things I feel like within the dance scene that was out was Just Boo. So if you could be a part of that, I think that's major for you, man. But then after getting down with the twins and all the judge showcases and whatnot, I can't say specifically what happened that led to that, but I'm just assuming obviously they see the dude's caliber, they see what he's capable of. So automatically, you know what I mean, you would want that in your catalog of niggas or your arsenal for your squad. So they must have approached him. But then he hit me before they announced anything or before he made his decision to say, of course, like what he should do. I told him, yeah, bro, do that. Because to me, that's such a big step up with like everything that you've already done. Because within the dance scene, the battle scene, all that type of shit, like you done it. You battled, you judged all over the place, you toured all over the place, workshops, all this stuff that's kind of traditional or normal within the battle scene. You did all that, man. Putting your name under criminals or being a part of that unit, like, is going to get you access to more stuff to be able to do more work. So by all means, I feel like that's a good move for you, bro. So he thought about it and eventually pulled the trigger and said he was down for that. To Muhammad's question, there's a channel called B-Boy Tutorials. Channel has some nice numbers, but it's not a new channel. In all fairness, is his channel doing good or something? I would love to see the Lot Crew session with the criminals. You saying you would love to see the Lot session with criminals? Okay, I'm a little confused. Been around for a decade and still averaging like 2.5 views per vid. Ain't worth it if you're taking YouTube seriously, bro. Oh, so you're not doing that good either. I mean, I kind of don't know what. I honestly don't know. Because I found Dietrich's channel. I don't know if y'all are familiar with him. He doesn't even do dance related content. He sometimes does. But dude was a YouTuber. I didn't know that. And so he damn near had a couple of videos that was damn near close, if not a mil. But I know his background was from dancing. So clearly, people can make it. Doing just straight dance content, though, I don't know. But it kind of depends, man. There was another kid, because sometimes I see this on my recommended stuff because of the stuff I be putting out. But there was this kid he was putting out videos of how to crip walk. One, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I don't know. I don't understand why people be playing around with this shit. But he put out a video of how to crip walk 2020, 2021 type shit. And those videos was blowing up heavy. But there's a difference between crip walk and sea walk. But I'm not finna get into it because I don't even know how much of y'all even care about that type of shit. But I trust me, I'm thinking of different ways to be able to be more successful on YouTube. It's definitely like an uphill battle. But not, well, the Dietrich's thing being the timing, that's valid. Because like that was happening to me though too. So I don't talk about my other channel, which is something that I've been saying that I need to do, where I just talk about or elaborate like with my whole experience on YouTube and everything that I've been doing. Because earlier when I was on YouTube, when I was way younger, I was definitely getting mad love on my videos. Mad love. And this is before the MySpaces. This is before motherfuckers was spamming they shit on all social media platforms. I was getting mad love on my old content that I wasn't even really promoting heavy like that. But the timing back then was definitely big. And he did collabs. Dietrich was also good friends with Ryan Hickey. So that's what I'm thinking. He did collabs, which is what I think needs to happen more within like people working on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like the fact that Higa had his own access to people and then Dietrich's had his own, but then they collabed. You know what I mean? It's like two power heads getting together and making their own series of videos or whatnot. But the same thing with like content creators within the dance scene. Like we need to like get together. Like as much as people rock with me, sometimes I go to like different dancers that are elite in what they do. Maybe on Instagram they popular, but I go to their YouTube and they not. But we need to collab. We need to be able to work together. You know what I mean? Like build these bridges and connect. You know what I mean? I might not be as popular as you within the dance note, but I'm obviously building something on here on YouTube that you don't have access to as far as numbers are concerned. But we both trying to come up, so we might as well just do some work together. But either way, you know what I mean? Definitely collaborating with people is key. So that's why with the podcast and other ways that I'm trying to think of to where I can get people on, whether it be like we just make a dance video or there's different kinds of content that we can make. Because speaking on people like Dietrich and them, like they just make a video eating 30 different types of Cheetos on one video and that can be 700,000 views. You know what I mean? Like it's just the idea of collaborating. Yo, Tina, what's going on with you? How you doing? Oh, trust, bro. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do another TikTok series where like dancer reacts to TikTok dancers kind of vibe. I did one episode already. It was cool. You know what I mean? But it was cool. Shout out to all the 30 people still up in here rocking with your boy. Still up in here watching. Definitely appreciate you. But the whole TikTok stuff, I couldn't allow myself to do that, man. Riz, I'm not finna stop you, but damn. Brother, thank you, bro. Like, I'm not even finna joke with you, bro. Like, you the main supporter that's been on the stream right now, man. I'm grateful as fuck, bro. Like, on a serious note, like, you could have bought some gear with all the money you bought, but I mean, you just donated, you know what I mean, just to put on for the channel. Like, bro, I really like appreciate you, man. Straight up. Like, I'm not even gonna fuck around. Been taking some Steezy classes, took Slim's beginner popping class with you in it. Is Steezy good with teaching dance? As far as Steezy is concerned, I can't really answer that because they were supposed to give me access to be able to like look at. I was supposed to get a Steezy account. They never gave it to me. So I don't know anything about what Steezy does in terms of like, I know I've been a part of some of the classes, but I've never been able to watch to see how useful some of those tutorials are on their platform. But the main thing that I just took away from it is what we did though, like what me and Slim and Payne or whoever else was with us was doing. It's some very simplistic, basic shit. So I don't know how much you pay for that, but I kind of think they get away with stuff a little bit, because the stuff that we was teaching was basic. I mean, like easy. Like it was free money basically. So I don't know how much people are really growing. Because there's a thing with teaching, you know what I mean? Like, you teach people a certain amount so they don't really get it, but then they have to come back. So, like, in terms of, like, what we taught, to me, that equated to nothing. You know what I mean? And then if they teach you choreography, it's just a choreo. So you don't really learn the dance. You just learn choreography. So, you know what I mean? Like, you keep going back to learn more choreography, but it's because you're not really getting anything out of it other than a completion of that choreo. So now you want another choreo. So then you're going to take this other person's class, and it's a continuation cycle. But in terms of what me and Slim taught on Steezy, that was basic. Like, I could do that for you. You know what I mean? That's why I'm going to start putting some tutorials on YouTube. But yeah, man, it was pretty basic. Like basic as hell. But Riz, though, I'm dead ass serious, man. I really appreciate all the bread you throwing on your boy like that, because it's definitely appreciated, man. The Vindu got 400K views. Some of his views went viral, and he got quite a few videos with over 100K and some over 1 million views. So it's not impossible. Oh, but those are on tutorials or something like that. Have I ever heard or have I ever seen whoever that person is dancing? I think she's good. No, I'm not entirely sure who that is. You would have to send her to me maybe on Discord or maybe like in my Instagram. You watched the Smoke Volume 3. Yeah, we were talking about it. I don't know how the overall event was. I definitely saw there was a lot of people there. But as far as Blueprint versus Fiction is concerned, it didn't really do nothing for me. Nonstop versus Ghost was whatever, but the video angle that I saw was bad. So I gotta wait for official footage. Slim has some stuff on Vimeo. I think you should join his Patreon. Oh yeah. The Vimeo's, like, so basically the Vimeo stuff that Slim is putting on, or like the stuff that I do, my personal privates that I have with people, like, I feel like you can get better information and better access than Steezy. Like, all the money you just gave me today, bro, trust me, I could work with you. And I feel like it would be way more informative than Steezy. Steezy classes are just generalized information. It's not, it could help you still, it's information, but it's not tailored for you specifically kind of thing. Hey, Kim, oh, yo. We was getting down yesterday in the Discord, on the ciphers and whatnot. Yo, much love to you, Viz. I appreciate you, bro. Nah, I definitely thank you for mentioning that. You know what I mean? Because with all the content, you know, I was speaking on it earlier. Like, sometimes I just don't look back, and I don't see all the stuff I put out. So, you know, just to see you just even comment on something like that, to just say I'm appreciated, it mean everything to me, man. And you were part of the Discord too, so that's another thing outside of the YouTube shit that I've been trying to work on. But thank you, bro. It was nice to see you get down yesterday, man. For real. Paradox and D Solo are doing the online classes. Seriously, highly recommend them. Okay, word. Or those other people, you can check them out too. Single-handedly funding the doctor. Yeah, Riz is definitely putting on. And I, like, aside from the donations, you know what I mean? Like, if you're trying to invest in the dance, bro, just hit me up. You know what I mean? Just hit me up for real. Or like I said, I'll be putting out more tutorials and shit like that, but hopefully you're a part of the Discord. Hey Metal, I've been subbed to your channel for a while. I'm not really a dancer, but I've always wanted to get into dancing. What do you think is a good place to start with COVID and everything? Okay, well, if you're mentioning COVID and whatnot, I mean, where do you live at? What style are you trying to do? I guess I would just start with that. Yeah. Because if it's like, you know, nothing is going on because of where you live, because of COVID and everything, that's valid. So where do you stay at? And then what style are you trying to do? What's up? It's your boy from Israel. Much love. Damn. When are you making a crump dance video? I don't crump. What? You're never gonna get that. I would like to learn, but that's probably not gonna. I'm not gonna say it's not gonna happen, but until I get until I get more knowledge from valid sources on like how to approach crump, then it's a possibility. But as of right now, like hell no, I would never put up no video of me trying to crump. What? Shoot. Bro, in the most recent turfing battle event, I think the last one. Oh, some more bullshit with that turfing stuff. Now I heard it went down heavy in a major way at the one they just put on. But yeah, no, I mean I heard that whole Turf Inc. vibe shit. I'm cool off that. I'm cool off that. I'm cool off the energy of being in spaces where people only want to see one thing. Like some people want to know if I would battle at Battle Fest, and I'm like, I don't know if I would want to go there because it's like, what's the point if your style or your approach isn't appreciated because it's outside the norm? You know what I mean? Of like what they're accustomed to. So if it's like a flex heavy related kind of shit, or they only want they keep it boxed. So someone from the outside coming into this or coming into this environment, it's like I would rather not even be involved because it's like what's the point? You know, like even if I went to ATL, it's cool to see other dancers pull up because then it gives you that insight of like okay, word. So they would respond like this kind of. It's not necessary me saying that like I'm gonna get the same amount of love as said person, but if I recognize that these type of heads pull up and people ain't showing love, then it's like I wouldn't even want to be in that space. Oh shit, Kimbro with another fat boy. Remember you used to have the books on the desk during the videos. How many times have you read the autobiography of Malcolm X favorite book? Oh word, nah man. I used to drown myself in Malcolm X shit. Cause Malcolm X, bro, like his approach to me was like it was so loud to me, bro. Like the ability to take control of your life, to create change the way that you see it, and engage in education. Like I don't really care for school systems, but he like is completely self-taught other than his teachings from Muhammad, but he completely divulged the remainder of his life to educating himself. So once he had a clear path of what he wanted to do for the rest of his life, which was to like shed light on a lot of the different things that was going on, like within the world for us in particularly, or like people that look like us, like I was hooked, bro. Like Malcolm X is forever like an icon to me. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna be somebody that I get on my wall next, because Malcolm, bro, he spoke to me in like a very clear, strong. Like if I could just be blessed enough to even hear him speak, bro, like that would throw me, man. I watched his interviews and shit like that, but if I could have ever heard Malcolm speak, bro, I already know that shit would have been powerful. Like to just hear him speak one time would have changed everything I thought about my reality. You know what I mean? I don't like giving too much power to one man like that, but it's because of like how valid he is as a person. Like I know he was speaking truth. You know what I mean? Like everything that I've heard him say or speak on, it was truth behind what he was saying. You know what I mean? And like I could talk about Malcolm all damn day. Yeah, I think your podcast could be huge too. To be like Joe Rogan for the dance community. Yeah, bro. Like I don't really know who Joe Rogan is. I heard of his name. I don't really watch nothing he put out, but yeah, man, there's a lot of different things that I feel like what I'm putting out, it could be compared to someone else that does something in a different spectrum. Even like when I was thinking about the podcast, I listen to Big Boy in the morning sometimes, and I used to listen to him a lot when I was going to work every day in the morning. But like I even wanted to tailor it somewhat around like that setup where it's like I treat it like a live stream, play some music for y'all, like, or give away, like some people want my music catalog, so maybe I have like some tracks that I play and I put out the names, and then I have guests come on, and then we have topics that we talk about, all different types of things. But I don't know what Joe Rogan's setup is, but definitely like there's different ways that I want to build, because everything that I'm doing right now is all me and it's all out of my pocket and my time. So half the stuff that I'm doing, like even just this setup, I want it to be way more professional. I want it to be way more like legit. You know what I mean? Like I want to have the proper equipment. I want to do everything, but all that stuff either take time and money. And the time part I'm giving, but the money part I don't got yet. You know what I mean? And like I got to be more established. So like I said, I'm working towards it, but definitely want to be able to create more content in a more updated, proper setup. So, yeah, if you went to Battle Fest, you'd have to learn how to do the splits and withdraw some singles from the ATM. Stupid. What's up, everyone? Yo, what's good, Fresco? Fresco, what are your thoughts when Just Debut canceled forever? Damn, bro. That one was tough because, like, I just look at Just Debut as being one of the biggest events that ever was put out for dancers. Like there's a lot of, or I should say street dancers. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of events that are out or been out, but Just Debut, bro. Like when I go back to when I was a lot younger, and I remember seeing the potential. Because nowadays I think that's what makes dance suffer the most, which is what I'm going to talk about in the podcast. But the direction that dance is headed towards right now also is because I feel like there's a lack of things to do. Like like what are you even inspired to dance for? Like what is some of the goals that you're like that you have for yourself that you're training towards? Because I remember when I was young, it was like you had these events, you had that event, but you had something that like was proof in itself, like this existence, it has purpose. Like to see all them people in the stands rocking with just dancers. There's no special celebrity coming, no special performance by somebody outside of the dance scene. Everybody that's pulling up is there to see dancers. That's it. Like I've never seen a big turnout like that before, but then it made me think, okay, so there's purpose in this. You know what I mean? Like I remember after a while, like I got to a point where there were times where I wanted to quit because it just seemed like there's no point. Quit, like maybe more so like in the battle. Like I didn't feel inspired, but in the battle sense, like to do what? Nowadays people battle for like $100. What is that gonna do? You know what I mean? It's not about the money, but when you're trying to live off of it, it's like that don't motivate someone to go out there and spend years and years and years of training so they can enter events for $100. And then on top of that, people don't even really be pulling up like that. You know what I mean? Like, there's just a lot that I feel like can be done. So on my end, that's where I'm like, okay, word. So let me try to build up a community. Let me try to build up a platform to then try to create some of those opportunities. Because I can't sit around and complain about it all day. So yeah, man, I feel like Just Debut was major. What do you think about battles where the dancers choose the songs? I think that shit is getting trash or getting old, and that shit is trash. I'm getting tired of seeing people just pick the tracks and they basically are just performing. They're performing. Basically, what they're doing is choreography. There needs to be another event such as Just Debut. I don't know if anything will ever reach the status of Just Debut. But nah, yeah, basically to me they're doing choreography, bro. Premeditated shit. I stay in Michigan and there are many places open here. I honestly didn't really think about what style I want to learn, but I'm really interested in hip hop and popping. Okay, word. I remember your question. All right, word. So if there's not a scene that you could be a part of, or maybe things aren't open yet, do your research. You know what I mean? Like, usually people want to gravitate towards a style because they're maybe more so inspired by a particular individual. So if there's someone within hip hop that you're inspired by, look them up, do your homework, and look up the sources for hip hop to get some type of understanding, not only on the dance, but the culture. Please, on the culture though. Because you'll be able to understand a lot more about the dance once you understand the culture. You know what I mean? Because I see people dancing to hip hop tracks and all this other type of stuff, but hip hop tracks, we're talking about our upbringings, our life, you know what I mean? Our situations within our culture that you wouldn't be able to relate to until you understand what we had to go through. So when I see people listening to hip hop tracks and they don't come from that environment, sometimes it just throws me because it's like you're rapping thing. I don't know. It's just very weird. Like, you don't see people driving to Hispanic music that ain't Hispanic. What white person on earth do you know that's driving their car on their way to work and they listening to some Marathi music or something? Nobody. You know what I mean? So I'm just speaking on it from that perspective, to just involve yourself within the culture as well as the dance for hip hop. And then for popping, you know what I mean? Like I said, gravitate maybe to some different dancers that you feel like you feel like are your favorites, or you feel like their style speaks to you in a specific way. And then from there, try to learn about the approaches. You know what I mean? And just do your homework and practice foundation. Foundation is key. So that's why trying to understand what you like is going to be important. So then that way you can go to the foundations within that approach or within that set style and start from there. If you're doing a tutorial, try to make the video and title concise and put big font size words in the thumb. Yeah, do like the gimmicky shit. You know what I mean? You want me to be like, you want me to I know what you're talking about. I see all the different visuals people be putting out there. Put a lot of color into it. You know what I mean? Make the words like super bold. You know what I mean? Best dime stop class of 2021. Never before seen dime stops tutorial. Class in a little bit. Gotta go warm up. Keep the stream up. I might need it later. Peace, y'all. Yeah, I'm already going on 2 hours. I'm getting a little tired. Bad Bunny hits though. Huh? What you talking about, Hope? I didn't even know you were still here. I'm just glad you're here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, you don't understand how much I miss talking to you. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I be getting mad because I be wanting to talk to you, but I don't be hearing from you. But I'm high-key glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, Pris. Just try to invest some time, because it's gonna, regardless of whatever you pick, believe me, it's gonna take time. There's no way you're gonna get this shit in the next month, 2 months. It's gonna take time. So get comfortable and just do your research. Have fun. Tab. Yeah, man, I'm gonna try to be on as long as I can. I'm already getting a little gassed, but y'all still here asking me questions and whatnot. And people has been donating all streams, so I'm gonna stick around. I'm gonna manifest some good luck and money for you. No worries. Hey, yo, Tina. No, thank you. That's already good energy you giving to me right now. I appreciate you, for real. Do you think there would be more contests where it's cypher style rather than one-on-one to improve the culture and sharing energy? Also, would there be a Slim podcast part 2? To the other part, yeah, I can get Slim on there again. Probably not anytime soon, but do you think there would be more contests where it's cypher style? What is cypher style? Like, literally just events that revolve around ciphering? There needs to be another event such as Just a Boo, because Just a Boo is what made people want to battle and compete. Like, when I get, and I'm speaking on it like that, when I get Bruce on here, the way that I'm looking at it is Just a Boo started people's careers. You know what I mean? Like, Just a Boo put people on that was aspiring to be who they are today. Like, how you identify with them now is because of platforms like Just a Boo, or more just specifically because of Just a Boo. Just a Boo put people on in a way that forever changed their name, their status, for how they're seen in the dance world, bro. If you were able to win Just a Boo back in the day, and Just a Boo used to be more so just popping. Hip hop was like secondary to popping, but now hip hop is on the forefront. It's leading the charge. But I can't imagine the hit he might have financially taken due to COVID, but you know what I mean? But Bad Bunny hits though. What's that? What's Bad Bunny? Time is money, and you definitely don't want to be wasting your time researching these funding. You and Slim are doing the right thing for the community. Yeah, man. I mean, money is in everything, so that's why, like, even when Slim was teaching, right? He teaching for $5 out here in LA. Granted, anywhere else he go, trust me, you're not getting a class from him for $5. But we're trying to do things to give life again to the community, or create our own community, and just try to continue what feels like is dying right now. I don't know, like, even just to see battles in the exhibition format, to me, like, I feel like that's whack to me, man. People just picking their music, premeditating 3 rounds or 2 rounds or however many rounds, and it feeling scripted, or it feeling like it's a different aspect. It's almost like the way I don't appreciate rap no more is because all rap is the same. Every time I hear somebody, I can't tell who it is because they all just sound alike. They all just sound the same. The names are the same. The innovation within their lyrics is trash. It's just tainted. So lately all I see are exhibitions. But then what events, at least out here in the States, are even like reputable? Like, every event that we talk about is probably from Europe or something. Or maybe Asia. But we don't have no big end event out here. And the ones that I do see happening out here are all these exhibitions. The only thing I want to have set up with exhibitions is just the people. That's all I want. When I put out exhibitions, it's going to be people. But it's not going to be you pick the music. It's just going to be the people. That's it. As a dancer, I feel like you should be able to get down to anything. It doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, word, okay, I know who that is. Let me give him this type of track because I feel like that's what goes with his style. You should be able to get down to anything. Now, there's certain types of music that I feel like is on like a even playing field that anybody can get down to, which is why all style battles even exist, because anybody can get down to these type of tracks or this like BPM. But yeah, definitely I feel like that needs to change. Can I shout out Tabo for making a YouTube video on how to dance with the bad hip as I hurt my hip? Told him I can't dance for months, so he made a video. Oh, word, yeah, most definitely, man. I would talk about Tabo the whole stream if people would listen. Tabo will be on here. That's nothing. I can get Tabo on. I don't feel like his channel is noticed enough, but Tabo has a different way of teaching, bro. So I know people aren't gonna gravitate to what he does and possibly even understand what he's saying, but you know. Let's see. Yeah, hip hop has evolved for the better. Yeah, it kind of has. Hip hop definitely has a lot of elements of a lot of different things. It's definitely more entertaining. I guess I'll retract some of my statement with for the better. I do think it's moving forward though, but for me at least personally, I don't feel like it's moving in a direction that I feel like is hurting more than benefiting. But I know there's probably more valid elite hip hop heads that can maybe speak on it differently and say where they see some of the problems still within where the direction hip hop is going. Because there was that whole new hip hop shit that I feel like definitely was fucking it up. I don't even know what that is. Hey, bro, I got a battle for you to react to. It's USA versus Korea Team Battles EBS Championship 2016. What is that? Is that like B-boy popping? What is that? Damn, I'm starting to get a headache. I'm kind of hungry. It's already 12. Oh, you should check out Blueprint versus Fiction. I've seen it. I've seen that already. I'm just waiting for the official footage. I don't want to react to that like bootleggish version of the footage. Oh, damn. But what I need y'all to check out is, did y'all check out these links though? I'm pretty sure that nobody followed a gram and didn't nobody even cop a tee. I got shorts, jackets, all types of stuff. You know what I mean? Y'all be asking me to do stuff. I mean, Rez, he donated the whole damn stream. The whole stream. Oh. Let's see. But yeah, I'm gonna watch the Fiction versus Blueprint joint. But I was disappointed. Disappointed for sure. It just that's why when I get the video, when the footage is up, I'm gonna talk about it. But to me that was disappointing because a lot of eyes are gonna be on that joint, and I feel like that just wasn't what it was supposed to be. I wasn't expecting much of it anyway, but two high level cats or two what do I want to put it? Not high level cats, but like two big names basically. You know what I mean? Like a representation of dance, and that's what got put out. So I'm a training dancer. How do I get better musicality? That's kind of tough. Like I need to be able to work with you. To just talk about it on stream like that, it would definitely be a little bit difficult. A key thing though is when I hear people listen to tracks, right? Like let's say for example, let me give you something. Let me find something really fast. Let me find something crazy. Like this, right? Listen to how fast this is. Automatically, something like that might throw you off because it has so many different sounds going on. There's so many different layers that automatically you don't even know where to go. You're trying to play catch up almost. You're trying to catch everything as it's coming out. But what I recommend you do is at least make sure you're on beat. So when I listen to this, automatically I already know where it's going to be at just by listening to it. Boom, cut, 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 boom, 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 ba, boom, 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 boom. Oh shit! But basically, start by being on beat first. Start by being on beat, and then there's just a bunch of layers on top of that. But like I said, I would have to work with you. This little like example I just gave you, you know what I mean? I can't really show and explain it clearly on stream. It's a crump battle or that USA one? Okay, word. You should come out to Stampede's next Gunsmoke event whenever that happens. He said he will do more throughout the years. That's anything gonna show out in a few. I know, I believe you. I know Stamp just been busy because I know he got his kid now and whatnot. So shout out to my man. He a father now. You know what I mean? But definitely, yeah. Like pace yourself, pace yourself, and listen to the music, bro. I agree with you. And when you say if you're a dancer, then you should be able to dance to damn near anything. But not many dancers are on that level, to be honest. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I just look at music as it's just different BPM. So you're either gonna get a song that's just really slow, and the slower the song, I think the more difficult because I think people don't know how to even express them. They don't know how to be vulnerable. They don't. It's not even vulnerability. It's just they don't even know how to really dance. You know what I mean? The faster the song, the less you have to express. Like you can just. It's almost like when people, like I give the example of doing push-ups. The faster your reps are, it just make it look like, oh yeah, nigga, I just did 50 push-ups real fast. But no, you got to drag your shit out and hold it at points. You know what I mean? Get the full reps in. And that's harder for people to do than the faster ones. For someone that's muscular, is it harder to be light on your feet and fluid with your movement? I can't really answer that. I mean, I got the guns. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll knock somebody the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing to your boy. I'm not the most muscular person in the world, though. I don't think it should, though. I really don't. I see big motherfuckers, and I mean, I'm not talking about big like muscular. I'm talking big like big boy, fat, and they be busting down, moving. So, nah, that shouldn't hold you back. That shouldn't hold you back. You should listen to more. You should listen to the music more. Oh, is that Dragon? Yo, what were we talking about, Dragon? I ain't got to exaggerate the gimmick stuff, but title and thumbnail is standard to increase. No, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. With your skill level, you deserve views. I feel you on that, Dragon. Much appreciated for the donation and also the insight to the thumbnails. I've seen it. You know what I mean? Like, there's things, again, like I said, I'm hip to because I see other people doing it. Now, do I know how to do all those things? Nah, I don't. But the time that it takes sometimes to recreate some of those things that I see, like, I have to look into it. I have to find out what applications that people are using, or I have to, like, learn how to even create it once I get the application. Sometimes it take a long time to do said things. And then again, like I said, I'm a one-man army. So I'm not the most experienced with all this type of stuff. So I'm learning as I go. But at the same time, like, the time that it takes for me to do some of these things are probably longer than what other people that are more experienced take. But I definitely want to be able to put out all the proper ways of dishing out content, even with the thumbnails. So I already follow you on IG, but do you follow me? Just kidding. Nah, on my personal account, I don't really follow people because it would just, like, I need to know you, or like, I don't want my timeline fluttered with just a bunch of stuff. There's people that I know that I don't even follow because it just depends on what they put. Like, I like to follow specific things. Since I'm on Instagram every day, like, I want my feed to revolve around things that are gonna, like, be more personal to me. So I just assume if you rock with my content or maybe my dance and you want to see more of my dance, you can follow me on my dance. Or if you just want to support the brand, you know what I mean? Like, you can follow the Meadows Palace account. Us and SD are making sure we do hip hop right. Yeah, we staying true to hip hop. I can dig that. Nah, trust. I already believe you, man. You in good hands. Do you do choreography? I have only seen freestyle from you. I gravitate more to freestyle myself. What are your thoughts about doing choreo? I used to try to be on a team. I was on a choreo team when I was younger and everything like that. The only thing I hated about being on a team is the fact that every time you go to practice, basically the only thing that would happen is you would have this person be like, all right, guys, I'm going to teach you this new routine to the way that they hear the music, the way they feel the music, and all these other types of stuff. And then after that, you have someone else teaching you another routine. And it was just a cycle, and then you perform. And then you do it, and then you go learn somebody else's routine. So it just felt like I'm just doing what everybody else wants me to do, or the way that they hear the music. Because then, like, I'm hearing stuff, and I'm like, no, I basically don't get to feel free, basically, with the idea of freestyle. I don't get to express myself in the way that I feel like I hear the music. So to me, it was just very limiting. But I mean, if there's a job that requires me to do choreo, suit me up. You know what I mean? I'll do it. I'll do some choreo. Beyonce need me to be in the background. You know what I mean? Who run the world, girls? You know what I mean? I'll do whatever she wants. Who run the world, girl? You know. For Beyonce, for J-Lo, what we talking about? I feel it was a bootleg angle. You talking about the battle? Real big energy throughout the whole battle. Are you talking about the Crump battle? Nah, it's Crump. Hell yeah, it was probably full on energy. I believe that. You don't want to watch You don't want to watch a blueprint round from the back? What? It's harder but not impossible. Tight Eyes is in his prime. Or even Bruce Shikanji are good examples. As long as you ain't overweight, it's doable. Oh yeah, with the whole, like, the weight thing? Yeah, nah. Watch blueprint from the back. Why would I do that? What? What is y'all talking about? And he's blessed to know that. I'm trying to catch up with everybody. But yo, again, Dragoon, I appreciate you, man. Now look at Miho. Miho move pretty light. Oh yeah, word. Yeah, I'm bugging for not even mentioning Miho. Hi, bro, from Italy. Yo, what's going on, Bruno? Much love to everybody up in Italy, man. I definitely hope I can go out there sometime soon. I wanted to put on a workshop in Italy like last year, but couldn't get that to happen. But I would definitely want to be out there in Italy. Yeah, it's harder for me to move the way I visualize when I dance. Feels forced. I feel that. I feel that. Damn. Appreciate what you do for the community. Damn. I'm still not quite used to this. I hope y'all know that. No, I'm not really saying I'm making bags. I mean, I am, but I'm not gonna say that because, like, I don't want it to come off as if I'm like, I don't know. Like, this whole donating thing, it still is new to me because I don't have people just show love like this. Especially when it comes to money. I appreciate it to the highest because I know the work that I do could be deserving of that, but it still just, it throws me every time, you know what I mean, to see people do shit like this, man. It used to trip me when I would watch gamers, or I still do, but I'd be watching people play video games, and the whole stream, the entire stream, I see nothing but donations, and I'm just like, damn, man, these motherfuckers is playing Fortnite for 3 hours and getting thousands of dollars. It's just wild. But to me, I feel like I am obviously getting money from the people, but it just throw me, man. Like but I'm internally grateful, man. Can you teach an old school cat some foundations of popping? If so, holla at your boy. Can I? Yeah, bro. Can you hit me on something like my social platform, like Instagram, or I don't know if you're in the Discord. Yeah, I definitely could teach you some fundamentals on popping for sure, for sure. That's already, you just paid for it. Yeah, absolutely. Yo, I might have to start my own channel. Yeah, good luck to you, man. Did you watch Larry Connecticut Judge demo? Nope. I don't know nothing what the Twins is doing right now. You deserve it, bro. Just accept it. See, that's what I mean. You know, I'm definitely not used to it, but it's like, you know, you deserving, but it's at the same time like sometimes it's overwhelming. You know, like normally I don't mind taking money. Like I'll finesse a corporation like to get some overtime, or you know, take money out of their pockets, because that's, give me all of it. But from y'all, like, getting money from you guys is different to me, because as much as I need it to support what I'm doing, like it's more personal, because people is taking the time to go into their wallets, and you know what I mean, like to donate. Like, to me, that just, it just throw me, because even when I watch the gamers, I'm like, damn, y'all is really sitting here. It'd be thousands of heads watching people play games, but y'all really be sitting there just watching a gamer, and y'all just be paying them to play video games. But clearly, at that point, that I'm like, I mean, there's something that's clearly that's a reality. You know what I mean? People do that. So I'm like, I'm in a position where I'm also trying to create content, but I'm trying to do it more so because I enjoy doing it. But if it can help people, then that's what I do it for as well. So to know that people, you know, donate like this, like I said, it just trips me out. It just trips me out, man. You deserve it. You build in the community. Yo, Breeze, even you too, man. Like, you know what I mean? As much as you supported the channel, you know, I'm eternally grateful, man. And I can't thank you guys enough when people recognize, you know what I mean, what I've been doing, what I've been trying to do. Or I guess I take it back. It's not even trying. I am doing it. So I appreciate it, man. I got 33 heads in here. You know what I mean? Like, hopefully in the next couple months we're gonna start getting bigger numbers than 60 people, and you know, the community is just gonna keep growing. So, like right now, a dude from Pakistan, you know what I mean? Like, well, shit, 37. It just jumped up. But like, bro, nah, man, you awesome, dude. You know what I mean? Like, big love. Riff, because I feel like I'm going to fuck your name up if I try to pronounce it correctly. So I'm just going to call you Riff. Yeah, hit me up, dog. For real, man. You just made a fat donation. You know what I mean? Metal, I DM'd you about setting up the what happened? Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even play Call of Duty, bro. So I talked to Laurent, and I'm supposed to play him in Naruto. If tell Larry and Laurent to pull up in Naruto, cause I already talked to Laurent. I told him I would put the pause on him. He didn't believe me though. I agree 1,000%. Getting tips are crazy, but in the double or triple digits, that's a completely different feeling. It is, man. Like, in terms of people donating, I don't, like, cause I have some people say like they feel intimidated obviously by someone donating 100, so they feel like they don't want to donate, $5 or whatever. Like, if you want to match it, match it. But if you can't match it, like, I am in no way, shape, or form saying you need to donate a specific amount. I'm not even saying you need to donate. But if I don't make enough money to be able to survive off this, then this is just something that would be like a hobby or something that I do less and less. But to know that people is investing into this just as much as I am, or at least financially, they're investing in it so that I can continue to drop things that help people with their dance, then like I'm all for that. In my mind, I guess I never really put a price on what I do. I do when I do my privates. But in terms of the YouTube stuff, I mean, YouTube is a free platform. So everything on here is free. Because at first I was like trying to think, if I made a Patreon and I put content on Patreon, how hard would it be for me to get people from YouTube to subscribe to a Patreon where you have to pay monthly versus me putting out content that you already get for free? Then all the people that you rock with, you know what I mean? Like all your favorite dancers. How much access do you really have to them to get insight from them? But you would pay to engage in conversations with them or pay to see them or all the above. You know what I mean? But I definitely have thought of different ways to divvy up how I put out content so that I can also be successful and make money to be able to continue doing what I'm doing. But when I do streams and people just out of the kindness of their heart donate, man, bro, like I could talk about how much that means to me all day. Did you watch the new Coming to America 2? I'm just wondering if it's worth the purchase. I keep hearing mixed reviews about it. John, you a young buck, and I'm not gonna lie. Coming to America, like, as much as I talk about culture and things of that such, Coming to America 1 is a black movie. So, to me, I look at it like I'm surprised when other people outside of being black are hip to the movie. You know what I mean? Like, there's some people that even tell me they got put on because a black person told them about the movie. Coming to America is a more popular movie, but there's movies like Juice. Like, I would be surprised that people watch that. You know what I mean? Or I'd be surprised if people watch The Low Down Dirty Shame. Because there's black movies. Same way there's, like, Hispanic movies, Asian movies. So I would be surprised because of how young you are, and you obviously not being black, that if you even watch Coming to America 1. But the way that I look at it is like, because Coming to America it's a legendary, iconic movie to me. Like, it's a classic. I don't like sequels. I just don't. Sequels to me, like, it feel more cash grabbish, or they base the whole second joint off of nostalgia. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna give it its time. I'm gonna eventually watch it. I haven't watched it yet. If I compare it to Coming to America 1, I feel like it's gonna mess it up for me. So I'm not trying to. Dragoon again with another donation. I don't know what these equate to. I don't know what the currency is, but I don't really give a fuck, like I just said. But I still thank you for even donating. But I'm gonna watch it though. I'm gonna watch it. Wait, what? Kimbro again. Hold on. Okay, I gotta get to both of y'all. So everybody, hold on. Definitely possible to have successful dance channel. Just gotta do the little stuff and it will add up eventually over time. Math still in 5. Let me check the maths right now. Cause last I checked, they was at the motherfucking bottom. Let's see, where is their standings at? They're still in 8th. I mean, the Lakers been playing like trash though too, but we not that. I mean, we're 3rd, but we'll see. We'll see where you're at. You barely making it into playoff talk. So Luka ain't even been playing as good, bro. Keep it real. But yeah, no, I mean, like I said, for me, I just do what I'm doing, and I'm not doing it for these other reasons. I just enjoy doing it. So all the other things will come. You know what I mean? With time, for sure. Now, Kimbro, what is your motivation / goal with battles and competing? What is the art form you love second to dance or equal? So at least with the first one, like my motivation with battling, I don't know. It's like it's in a tough space because watching things, for example, like Fiction versus Blueprint, it don't motivate me. It really don't. So there's already a lack of motivation just for doing the battles itself because, like I said, like the reward factor within the battles doesn't feel as rewarding as it used to coming into the scene, because you used to be able to build your status off of your rep from doing battles. Nowadays, that doesn't really exist anymore. It doesn't matter. You could do 1,000 battles over and over and over, and it doesn't really matter. You can win all the battles in the next 2 years, and it doesn't really play an effect in like status for your name. So with me, I just base it off of my training, my love for the dance, and I'm gonna continue to battle, but my focus, I dialed it back to just reverting to the basics right now. I really wanted to like hone in on certain techniques and certain grooves and certain pockets, and really like sit in some of these fundamentals to explore. And I feel like all those things will eventually lead into, like, when I get to my battles, that I'll be able to tap in at a higher level because of how familiar I am with my dance and my approaches and like movement and being able to create. The main thing I want to do is create more. Like, I want to be able to sit in pockets, understand angles, understand techniques and all that stuff, but I want to create, though, within those spaces. So find different pockets, work with different planes, work with different angles, and create magic within spaces or illusions and all these other types of things, because I feel like right now, definitely, like, I have an understanding of what I'm good at. My problem is I hate being complacent, or I hate doing things repetitively. So eventually I want to toss all my stuff out, because it's like I don't want to start building habits where I'm doing said move or movement the same. You know what I mean? Like, I want to break those habits. I want to incorporate them, but I also don't want to, like, continue to do the same thing. So I don't know. I'm just trying to build right now, and I just reverted back to the basics. Let me see. I fell asleep on the movie. Yeah, man. I don't know. Like, even the plot. You know what I mean? Like, I just he had a kid that he didn't know about. I don't know, man. I would have preferred if they just left it alone. It would have been perfectly fine if they just left it alone. They came back with Bad Boys 3. Like, that was retarded as hell. Eventually, to me, it just turned into a Hollywood movie. When I talked about the black movies and stuff like that was like black movies, like Boys in the Hood, like the original Coming to America, the original Bad Boys. Those were movies that just felt like it didn't have Hollywood didn't have a hand in it to rewrite things, to make it too extra. I don't know. It's like I can't really explain it. But if you watched our movies, or if you grew up watching our movies, it's almost like the same reason why I can't tell people to watch You Got Served or have you understand it, because you just had to be there. But it was like a black movie on the dance, the culture, the lifestyle-ish, like a day in the life kind of thing. Like, I don't know. Battles are only feel rewarding if the people that are battling didn't know the song. What? I didn't understand nothing you just said, my brother. Let me see. Organizing is difficult with the virus and all. That's a stretch. I mean, that's what killed Just a Boo. Yeah, I mean, still right now, things are barely getting back into a space where things are opening up. So we'll have to see what happens. TikTok took a motherfucker toll on Blueprint's balance skills. Ooh, yeah, man. But I kind of looked at it too, where I was gonna say this in the official video when I get the official footage up. Blueprint been doing TikTok videos and Fiction just be dancing with a whole bunch of females. They both in the same bracket to me, but Fiction has been more involved, at least within the dance, to where his endurance is up. Like, he wasn't winded, but his move set didn't speak to me. I don't know, man. I get mad even talking about him, because it's like, why are they even up there? That's why I was saying in one of my videos, the people that we talk about on this channel, whether it be the Paradoxes, the Alex the Cages, the Slim Boogies, who are some other elite heads. Like, even if we tapped into like a Wadey or whatever, or if we talk about Rubik's, I'm trying to think of all these elite dancers that are high level in what they do, like an Enox and Wavin, just high level, high skilled cats. How is Fiction's name even? What? But then I just feel like because of the difference in understanding, it make it look as if I'm talking shit or I'm hating on it. So I even hate to talk about him so much, because it just feeds into it. You know what I mean? But it's like, if you're a dancer that has all this experience, you can have respect for his get down, his approach and everything like that. But there's no category in anything that I feel like Fiction is if it's like the way he approaches the music, he's not a. If it's like technique and shit, he's not up there. If it's like flow or whatever, he's not. I'm just finna shut the fuck up. I feel like just as much as you can talk about Blueprint just was worse, because Blueprint was up there. Like, he had something that he was completely valid in, like whether it be his control or whether it be his touch. But that took a fat dip. You know what I mean? So that's where I feel like the expectation died, because people were looking for Blueprint to do what they are familiar with Blueprint doing, and he did it, just at the same level as before. It just didn't have no touch. Blueprint never was a good freestyler to me. I don't even know where that. I just don't know what people were expecting. The only thing I saw it as was two big named level dancers. And they did what they did what they do. Fiction was on the tippy toes, and he was doing Fiction shit, and Blueprint was doing less of what we thought Blueprint shit was. But he don't got no get down, bro. He don't got no freestyle game like that. I don't know if it took someone like me to tell y'all this. But I just don't know. I just don't know what people wanted to see from them, or what they thought they was going to see. But there's so many cats that we talk about that are so elite that it's just like, I don't get it. I saw Fiction versus Blueprint, and I say this with respect, especially since I'm not a dancer, but I didn't find it interesting because it wasn't. It wasn't. I just don't even like I said before. If those same rounds was dished out, but it was two different people, take the names out. Blueprint that's not his name. It's somebody else. And Fiction, take that name out, and that was somebody else. You would not give a fuck about those rounds at all. The only reason why we're even talking about it is because they're names. But those rounds ain't it. So I hate to see that those two people are somewhat considered or labeled or looked at as the top. And I'm like, how? But people will twist what I'm saying and look at it as more hate, or like I'm talking shit, or whatever the case may be. But I don't give a fuck about how people look at it. But it's more so like, you can't tell me nothing within Fiction's dance is elite. I don't see it. He's good. He's like average. He's like decent. There's nothing that's super crazy to me with what he does. But that's not me talking shit. That's just like, even if you were to then tell me, show me something where Fiction is doing something at a crazy high level. Show me.
tell me, well, Blueprint did do stuff at a high level, but even when I looked at him, the videos that I've seen, to me, he has crazy amount of sets, and that's what he's known to do. And he has this persona about him within his dance that just resonates with some shit that used to be hype back in the day. And people have elevated the people that have grown within the styles have surpassed that level. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't. What are we talking about? Maybe they up there because of So You Think You Can Dance with presented there. I understand the media and making a name for themselves is like for sure, like whatever. They got to this level of status, but to me, they skill don't match that. And I only look at the skill. So I just don't get it. I really don't. Like, I feel like people even rock with fiction, and I mean, this is like, I think on every spectrum, people rock with people for their set name because what they can get out of it, like reputation or like being able to like have a connect to be able to rock with them. But like, until I got to know Fiction personally, I could care less about kicking it with him because I don't know him, so I don't care about his name. You know what I mean? But like, when I got access, oh shit. Keep doing you my support. Hey, yo, word. Appreciate the fat 33. Yo. Thank you for throwing that at me. I didn't even expect that. You know what I mean? Because you've been in the chat. But yo, I appreciate that, man. But like, yeah, man, I just don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. And I don't see nobody really talking too much. Like, cause I've been talking about them for a minute. And I'm just trying to understand, bro. Like, I don't know why people put so much stock on these two type of cats, or why that has to be looked at as hate. Because other than that, show me the real. Show me like what footage was it, or what rounds are they dishing out? Like, it just boiled my blood, man. I'm with you 100%. Only battle I could watch all the way through was Kid vs. Deandre. Nimbus 2, but nah, none of them can hang with the elite. I mean, it's not even just a comparison thing to like compare them to all those names I mentioned before, but it's the fact that we watch so many of them, and why is Fiction like, why is Blueprint? I can understand a little bit more of Blueprint, and I understand Fiction being up there because of all his other appearances and other things, but it's almost like what, respectfully, like, I don't know if John's still here. There was an event in Sacramento that they had with Turf Inc. and all this other stuff. And they had as one of the judges, Kidda the Great. I'm looking at it like, why is Kidda judging? Why? The only thing I'm looking at it is because of his name. He got good control, and that's all I would give him. He know how to do the party dances and all that type of stuff, but I give him good control. That's all I see. I think he put it together pretty nicely too. It's not to shit talk him though, but it's just like, how is he in a judge seat? I feel like names sometimes they put people in places that I don't see how they get there if it's just skill though. So so for me, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. A lot of other factors. Like, it's not the only reason why I don't like speaking on it, or maybe why other people don't speak on it publicly. They talk about it, which is why I want to do all this publicly with you. But I'm like, I'm not talking about nobody disrespectfully. I'm not talking about Fiction disrespectfully. I'm not trying to talk about Blueprint. I'm just talking about the skill. That's all I'm looking at. It's just the skill. What is we talking about for these people to be at this level? I'm still trying to train every day so that I can get better. And even when people try to show love to me, it's like, I take it, but I know I'm not at the level where I want to be. And I don't promote myself to be in that space because I still got mad work to do. I'm barely scratching the surface. You know what I mean? I'm barely getting up there. There's just so much to work on, bro. And it's like, oh man, I feel like I'm finna start getting mad. Let me get back to the comments. Is it Kayan? Yo, what's going on? How you living? Making bread today? I mean, I'm just getting a lot of support today, man. And I'm very appreciative of it too. This ain't money that just go in my bank account like my pocket or something. This goes right back to investing into like the streams and content or like tools for the stream. You know what I mean? Like, so definitely it's appreciated. Like I said, this is my 9 to 5. So just like people make 9 to 5 money, but they got to pay bills and then they want to have some leftover money. I'm trying to work this 9 to 5 on YouTube where I can invest into the shit and then just have some little pocket money to survive or pay bills and whatnot. So I appreciate everybody that's donated for sure, straight up. Yo, what's good, Prodigy? Thank you for the M's. Y'all saw the donation, man. I real life appreciate it. Media hype, views, clicks, money. When Nonstop said for the culture in his voice clip. What? Oh, I think I do remember he said that. I don't know what culture he talking about, but I don't dance the way he does, and I'm not a part of whatever he is a part of. So I mean, there could be a culture that he's referring to that I'm not hip to, but yeah, on the kidder shit, it's just like what? But I'm not trying to talk shit about nobody. It's just calling a spade a spade. To be honest, call me petty, but I just want the twins to come out the cut and humble fiction. No hate, I just want the outcome. I find myself, man, Kidda was the judge because his name brought a big crowd, aka exactly. There's all these different, basically it's the same thing. Say like I'm running YouTube, right? I could just dish out content, but I gotta also think of ways are gonna generate people to come and watch my shit. So Dragoon was talking about thumbnails and all this other type of stuff that I'm hip to. So yeah, I would have to present my shit in a little corny, cheesy kind of way, but that's what work, apparently. Like you gotta do what work. And you gotta do things to make money so you can survive. So I'm not knocking anybody's hustle, but sometimes it's just the dance I feel like gets tainted because Fiction and Blueprint were the main event. The main event means out of everything that's happening, this is the highlight though. This is the main reason probably why people is flying or coming to this spot to watch this throwdown. You know what I mean? When they said for the highlight, the main event at Fusion Concept was gonna be Schizo versus Way D, you don't understand. Like I was ready to put the money down just to go see that. Because that's never gonna happen again. And on top of that, as much as their name is up there, those two are two elite dancers. So it's credible. So now I'm like, yo, that's the main event. I gotta pull up. And at first it wasn't even gonna be recorded. So I'm like, yo, I gotta go. But to some people, the main event is Blueprint and Fiction. So they like, I want to see this lineup. You know, I want to see what's gonna happen. And then the footage that came out, I'm like, that's a representation of the dance. And then sometimes people run with that, and like I feel like the level has been tainted to where it's like that's acceptable, and that's like, yo, man, did you see how they killed it? I'm like, killed what? Killed what? But because I expect more, I'm talking shit. Killed what? What did they do? Like I said, take their names out. And I'll guarantee you, if there was two other people, if that was George versus Turtleneck, if that was OG Two-Tone versus Poppin' Skittles, you wouldn't have cared. If they did the same rounds, just different names, you would not give a fuck. I promise you. Guaranteed. I put money on it. Same rounds, just different names, different people. Guarantee you wouldn't give not a fuck. If it was some random person just throwing out money, you'd be like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? Nah, man. I know I joined in the middle of the discussion, but people don't like the truth, sadly. Man, they confuse. I'm not even trying to say what I'm saying is absolute. It's more so to have a discussion, a conversation about said thing, but it's like speaking publicly like this is what gets people shot. So not in a literal sense, but like That's what like no, I don't want to speak on that because you know people is gonna look at me for this, or they wanna keep their name clean, or they wanna have all these conversations privately. You know what I mean? I'm not the only one that feel like this, guaranteeing you that. And I'm not trying to create a divide. The only thing I'm saying is raise the bar. What is we talking about? What is we talking about? Kendrick Lamar on Big Sean's own song. Big Sean's song. This nigga went... Kim, bro, I'm my fault, bro. I'm like mad. Wait. Where's the donation? I don't see it. Oh, there we go. Like, on Big Sean's own song, on his record, called him out and like 20 other hip-hop heads. So I don't know the number. To raise the bar. 50 Cent... I think as a story, like I'm gonna read my man's comment because he donated. I'm not reading nothing else. But Chameleonaire, I think I don't know if a lot of y'all even could go that far back, but Chameleonaire I think felt some type of way because 50 Cent called him out, or he was saying something about him in a song. So he called him one day, pulled him to the side. He was like, yo, like I heard you was talking about me, or you was throwing this type of energy at my name, this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? What's up with that? And 50 was like, yo, you know I got mad love for you, man. I was trying to throw you an alley-oop. You know what I mean? Because you were supposed to keep that going. If you would have dropped a diss track, you know what I mean? It would have elevated the whole situation. Your name would have been up there, all types of things. But he was like, oh, word. I didn't even peep that. You know what I mean? He took it and flipped it on him and was like, yo, bro, I was actually trying to do this for you. So all I'm saying is if niggas is accepting these kind of rounds when I know you only accept it because of their name, then I'm like, yo, nah, I'm not falling for that. I'm not falling for that, man. No way. Would it be worth it to you? Wait, would it be worth it to you to battle Fiction if he called you out? Do you think the pop scene had developed more appreciation for Crump? So two different questions again. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. The only reason why I would care is because the name, the representation that comes from that, because like I'm putting myself out there, so it's like people even expect more of me. But to distance out all that noise, all the extra shit that don't mean nothing, I would battle anybody. That doesn't bother me. The only reason why I don't want to battle right now because I'm in a space where I'm trying to elevate my dance. Like I said, for me, like the last clips that I put out, y'all seen me throw down, man. Y'all seen me throw down in my different practice videos that I throw up, especially my most recent one. So it's no question what I could do. But I no longer am moving like that because I'm trying to ascend beyond that. So it's like I'm trying to start over again. So my dance is under development again. To do any of that stuff that I was already doing, I feel like I'm too comfortable with that. It's too natural for me. I want to, of course, it's not like I'm throwing it all away, but I'm trying to redevelop some of my shit or just enhance it. And I wouldn't care to battle Fiction. It really wouldn't mean nothing to me. But that's not a diss or like me talking shit. That's just, it doesn't bother me. I'm pretty sure like my name don't bother people. You know what I mean? But I could care less. Do you think the poppin' scene has developed more appreciation for Crump? I don't really know. What poppin' scene? Shit. I don't know. You know what I mean? I hope so. Maybe. Crump is amazing. Red Dragon, I see you saying peace. Yo, be easy out there, man. Be safe, bro. So many comments. Metal be really making me reevaluate the way I look at dance, and I'm not even a dancer, but I appreciate dance. Bro, I'm just saying, man. Like, I feel like a lot of people go for the gimmicks. A lot of people like just accept things. I don't know, man. I feel like all the people, like I said, we be reacting to on the channel. You can't tell me that we reacting to some of these elite dancers and then put some of these other dancers in the same category, in the same space. It's like, what? No. That don't even make sense. Yeah, exactly. Until I started watching metal, I honestly thought Fiction was pretty good. Then he introduced me to other dancers like Alex Kidd and Slim Boogie, MT Pop and stuff. Exactly, bro. Like, it's not, it's I've been talking so much from a place of passion because it just boils my blood, bro. Like, I really don't get it. And people can twist or take whatever I'm saying out of context. I really don't give a fuck. This is so dope to see everyone get insight outside the culture. Wadey versus Schizo is a prime example of anyone that doesn't understand dance Like that exhibition, that was a main event. The only reason why I feel like Blueprint and Fiction was even happening was just because of names. Like two big name people. So Clash. Like why is Nonstop in an exhibition? What? Like Nonstop battling? Nigga, you gotta climb the ranks again, man. Who is you? What is we talking about? I feel like it's mostly people because people are biased because they look up to / admire someone too much, and some people even lack confidence in themselves, so they put big names excessively too high. I mean, it could be a multitude of different reasons, but definitely people, yeah. I mean, like, it's unfortunate. You know what I mean? Riz got to be the richest motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. In my life. Riz, you related, you know what I mean, to somebody I don't know about? Like you got it like that? I ain't finna stop you. You know what I mean? But damn, I appreciate you, man, for sure. If I'm able to do anything else on this channel, I'm gonna be like, hey man, Riz put a down payment on it. You know, because it's because of you right now, and a lot of the other people supporting. But damn, different generations appreciate different things. That's true. That is true. They like cool moves that get the likes but can't appreciate. So it's also like, it's also to look at it from that perspective alone, where this generation, they grew up on the Instagrams. They grew up on seeking validation through likes and follows and things of that such. You have to understand that. You just have to. Even if that's not how you look at life or how you grew up, all those type of things, the different perspective that different generations have is key. So this newer generation definitely has that approach to where that's what they gravitate to, that's what they like. But I also feel like, as much as that is the case, to me, all of the stuff that they do kind of gravitate towards is sheep following the herd. Like let it become a trend and people just start picking up on it. People like dumbed down, watered down versions of things, and I just seen that all throughout life in general. Like if you could give someone a shortcut to something, more than likely they'll take it. So then that way they can get to whatever they're trying to get to quicker. You know what I mean? Like that's just throughout time. The appreciation of what different generations like accept or just the things that they like, I can't control that. However, I do feel like the same way that people outside the culture, they listen to funk music just because that's what poppers listen to, they'll just follow. So if people is putting Memphis Juke in this shit, they'll just put it in. If that's what's popular, then that's what's popular. They'll do what's popular. TikTok is popular? Okay, well, let's go make a TikTok. Everybody likes these kind of videos within TikTok? Well, let's go make these kind of videos. Like, people just follow. That's my problem. I can't stop it, though. I can't control it. It's the same thing with music, in a sense where things have changed and things have developed in a way where I hate that people of today are still considered rappers, because I feel like that puts them in a comparison with other rappers that are beyond, like Nas, Jay-Z, Big L, Tupac, Snoop Dogg, well, not so much Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre, he beats, but lyrics, but just, I hate to associate them in the same conversation because they're rappers. There's a difference, but it's just because of different generations. So that for sure is definitely perspective. But it's just sometimes it's unfortunate, you know. But sometimes you just, I mean, you let it go, because I mean there ain't nothing you can really do about it. Nothing you can do about it. You can continue to do what you feel like is necessary, put out valid information, bring, like, especially what I'm doing, I'm trying to connect people to sources. I'm trying to get valid insight from respectable and experienced people. But other than that, people are going to like what they're going to like. And eventually, like, street dance might not even be a thing. It just might not, because people are not going to put in the time. Like me saying I've been dancing for like close to 15 years, I find it rare that I feel like somebody will be able to say that in the next generation. Training in a style, or training in a abundance of styles, like a few, like maybe like 4 or 3 styles, like 10 plus years. I'll be surprised if I see someone put in that kind of work within the street dance. I think Alex the Cage, all of the elite should rate the event the smoke. It wouldn't even be fair. If cats like that pulled up, it wouldn't even be fair. It wouldn't even be fair. But then the only thing I kind of look at is like, how would it be received? Because there's also biasness within people and how they show love. So you are developing, been here or been there in my AZ scene, brother. I know the feeling. We battle a lot. Oh, you from AZ? Was you at the battle? Can you give some advice on dance movements and explain the points of the body? Oh, shit. That's a private, brother. Like that's very detailed. If you want, you can definitely hit me. We can discuss things. But that would be a lot. Like explaining the points of the body. That's kind of like where I get down with isolations and being able to understand natural movement. So then that way you can incorporate it within your rounds. Some people recognize Slim Boogie's skill, but think he is too casual when he dances and think it makes his dance look less impactful than his opponent in battles. What are your thoughts? Yeah, that's valid. Slim Boogie doesn't necessarily over exude energy. You know what I mean? Like there's times when I said it in the podcast and something that he mentioned in the podcast as well, like there are people, and myself included, that basically we project our feelings towards a round or the song that comes on and expect him to deliver in the way that we're feeling. So if this song comes on, it sounds crazy, we're expecting him to go crazy, or we're expecting him to do this, that, and third. But he already mentioned that he isolates himself from all thoughts that lead to what people may want or what he thinks what people think he should be doing at this level, kind of thing. Like he just ignores all those type of thoughts, which I feel like is necessary, because someone at his level, like you're probably way more influenced because you pull up to this spot, you're Slim Boogie, you're expected to do this, or you're expected to throw down at this level. But the also side effect is I feel like people now, since they expect so much, it's like sometimes he doesn't even have to go that crazy, but people will automatically think it was that crazy because of just his name again. So it's that name thing that sometimes, bro, like, I don't know, man. Sometimes having a name, I feel like maybe does more bad than it does good, but some people are deserving of it, like Slim. So, yeah, I'm still streaming Breeze, but I'm finna get up out of here, man, because I feel like I'm talking so goddamn much. I'm getting tired, man. What's your favorite Jay-Z song? And have you heard of Big L and his music? Why have I heard of Big L? Are you drunk, Drago? Hell yeah, no, Big L. That's my shit. I don't know a favorite Jay-Z song though, because that's kind of hard. I remember I used to play You Don't Know. I used to play You Don't Know a lot. You Don't Know, the original and the remix. MOP. My favorite albums, Reasonable Doubt and Blueprint, man. I can listen to them joints back to back. Maybe you only need to skip like one or two songs from both albums. I don't really need to skip it, but just because I just don't feel like hearing it or whatever. But it's not one of my favorite songs. But Jay-Z is probably my favorite of all time. But yeah, no, Breeze, you're right, man. I am getting a little tired. It has been 3 hours. I feel like I have been talking a hell of a lot. There's 33 heads in here. So I'm going to drop this link one more time. I'm going to drop these links, man. But I am getting pretty tired. Let's see. But yeah, man, if some of these hip hop heads were to pull up, or just the elite dancer were to pull up to the smoke like that, please. That would be crazy, man. I think he said email him, Breeze. You can email him, or you can just hit him up on Instagram. He'll respond. Yo, Kimbro. Oh, that didn't even have a message. That was just love right there. And I feel he didn't even say nothing. And normally he was asking questions, but that was just love right there. Yo, I appreciate that, man. And I appreciate you for, you know, being a part of the Discord, man. Oh man, my throat is kind of. I think that league should start calling out the new generation instead of holding back. I mean, it's probably not gonna happen, but is it necessary? I don't know. I don't know what that would prove. I don't know what that would prove. Oh yeah, man. But if y'all got anything left to say, holla at your boy. Anybody want to ask me some questions, last minute donations, or whatever the case may be? Because this is basically like a podcast, almost damn near shit. But I just want to talk to y'all and try to give as much insight as possible. But yeah, damn, I'm about to get some water or something. Ah. But to be honest, that's life, bro. Names has always been a thing. Yep. In sports and even more so. But sometimes it just depends though. Like sometimes people are deserving of the name. You know what I mean? Like when I look at sports, sometimes I get nervous with basketball because like after LeBron, there's not too many people with that status. Like Kobe, when Kobe at least left, you know what I mean? Like that was already a big hit to the NBA. Like there's never going to be someone of that caliber again, bro. Even like his whole era, like basketball is completely different. So even just the finesse of the game or like the ruggedness of the game, that's gone, bro. It's gone, man. You know what I mean? So there's just certain things where like you need names. You do, but I just wish people would like, I don't know, step they shit up. In sports and even more in art, we gotta live with our time and educate as best as we can. Yeah, man. Just play our part, just do our thing. Missed most of it, so I'm gonna rewatch. Yeah, bro. This will be up for you. This will definitely be up for you. Metal, you have gave me so many perspectives on dance, so I gotta thank you. Nah, man, I gotta thank you for tuning in, man. I'm glad to be able to be in a position where like I have my experience to be able to tap in and share knowledge with you guys, but y'all the ones listening too, so I gotta thank you for the time that you guys spend with me. You know what I mean? Thank you, man. All the supporters and everything like that. If I wanted to get a private lesson from you, would it be best to hit you up on Discord or IG? Either one, brother. I'm on both of them, so it doesn't really matter. But definitely we can talk about things and set up like a Zoom link to just talk and whatnot. Oh man, from Arab, yo. Much love to everybody out there. Thank you for watching, man. Yeah, so I am gonna head out though. We're reaching the 3-hour mark. I appreciate everybody, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. My throat is dry. I've been talking for like 3 hours straight. Oh, but I appreciate everybody, man, for tuning in. Like I said, be on the lookout. I'm just waiting for basically. I'm just waiting for the official drop of that Fiction versus Blueprint battle, and I will probably watch the other ones too. Like I don't mind watching them. I'm downloading Apex. You're not downloading Apex, man. Look up Souls of Mischief 93 to Infinity. Are you telling me as if you think I don't know that song? I know you're not telling me. No. Yeah, I sound gas as fuck. Yeah, I mean, when Breeze came on and he said, "You still on?" That's what hit me. I'm like, damn, because I'm not paying attention to the time. So like, yeah, 3 hours. And then I got to do a private after this. Like, yeah, I'm pretty tired. I'm pretty tired. But I mean, y'all make it worth it. You know what I mean? I don't even be tripping about none of that. I just need to get something to drink, something in my system. But I also need to move. You know what I mean? I just been sitting in this chair. Yeah, man, I'm finna get up out of here. We already hit the 3-hour mark. So I appreciate everybody for watching. And I'm gonna catch y'all later. Can you say hi to? I wish I even knew how to pronounce it. Kiera. Hi, Kiera. How you doing? Thank you guys for supporting. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, first of all. But I want to send nothing but love to Dion, Kiera. Again, I really hope I'm saying the name right. And I'm gonna catch you guys. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. All right. I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. Y'all be easy. Ooh.